So emergency stop use of mirrors. What's the plan?
So, shall we start with use of mirrors first?
Okay.
So, Bob, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm covering your lesson today.
Yes.
And the office told me you are about to do some check about lesson about mirrors and
yeah, that's right. An emergency stop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You done move off and stopping, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
So in that you must have done learn about the mirrors as well.
Oh, right. Yeah. I've done all that sort of stuff and like basic junctions, that sort of thing.
Okay. So blind spot. You familiar with blind spot?
Yeah, that's the bit that you can't see in the mirror, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, that's good. So why do you think it's important to look into the mirrors?
So you can see what's behind you.
Yeah. So make a plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's behind you, and because the road is there is a system running because lots of people on the road are using the roads as well. So we become a part of system.
All right.
And we enter into the system, and we need to make sure that we are just sharing the road with other road users.
All right.
So we need to make and keep eye on those road users as well. So what's going on then have a plan what we want to do in this. Yeah. So while you're turning from major road to minor road to the right, what mirror you was checking?
I'd go for that one, and then if I'm going to the right, that one.
Yeah. So what you looking into that one?
It's maybe people overtaking me.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. Motorcyclists, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. They filter through in traffic, don't they?
Yeah.
And in this mirror?
Well, that one's. I use that one to judge the distance of people.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah.
Because it's a different. These ones are curved, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one's flat.
Okay. So why did you check this one first then?
Well, that gives you the true picture, doesn't it?
Yeah. Very good. Well done. And when you're turning left, which mirrors would you use?
That one and that one.
Yeah. Okay. It's the same thing. It's anybody filtering through before you overtake. Yeah.
Make sure there's nobody coming up on my inside before I turn, that sort of thing.
What happens if you're turning right and there are two the cars coming? But if you haven't checked the mirrors, what could go wrong?
Well, I suppose I might have an accident if he hasn't seen that I'm turning, if he's trying to overtake.
It's very important to check the mirrors. Okay, so we will go into the location now.
Okay.
While we're traveling, we just work on mirrors, see what's how much you know about the mirrors and how often do you check them.
Oh, okay.
If there is anything needs to be improved, I will prompt you. I will let you know.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. And when we are there, we will do an emergency stop briefing as well.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's 3 minutes 25 we're in there. So tell me how that was. How did it roll?
That was just some background and just taking some information from you. Is that did I cover everything?
Well, I mean, what I would perhaps think about doing is, because he's had a lesson before and he's done basic junctions, just ask him the question.
Yeah.
You might just say to him, tell me how you set your mirrors up and what you're looking for.
Okay.
Tell me when you would use your mirrors. Before you would check your mirrors before you did what? Before signalling, before changing direction, before changing speed. So he might give you the answer. If not, you can give him the answer.
Okay. I missed the setting up the mirror.
So you just tell me how you would set them up. What are you looking for? I want to be sure that I can see all of the window, and I want to see the side of the car. All right, okay. Now, when would you use these mirrors? And he might have the answer. He might not. But if he hasn't got the answer, fill the gap. So I would check them before I signal and before I change direction. And listen for the answer, because he might miss a bit out and you say, when else would you check them? I don't know. How about when you're changing speed? Oh, yeah. So I'll do that. When you're speeding up and slowing down, yeah. Why are you doing that? Well, to make sure it's safe to do what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
And if he gives you the right answer, great, just move on, because you'll probably not want to waste time on it.
Okay.
Here, our guy will just give the answer.
Oh,
so if you ask good questions, you get a good answer.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with what you've done, but again, be systematic.
Start with how do you
tell me how you would set them up. What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between the two types?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is flat glass, they're curved. And when would you use these mirrors? And would you double them up, or how would you use them? See what he says. Oh, but my last instructor said that you use them in pairs. That's right. So if you're turning right, and then that led into your question. If you're turning right, which ones would you check? What are you looking for? So just have a think about the questions you might ask. Have a think about what he might already know.
Mm-hmm.
He may well know all of that. In fact, he should do, really. Otherwise, you're not going to trust him to drive on his own, are you? And of course, he probably will make mistakes in the mirrors on the way there. So just it's a case of watching for it and picking up on that.
Yeah.
So just because he's
Yesterday's video I picked up that I was not fully keeping eye on you.
Yeah,
so I needed to do that. That's how I'm going to improve on that.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. Well, this is where the video is useful because you can pick up on these things. Because this view, a lot of the YouTube channel viewers want to see this view. Yeah. Where when you're looking at it from a training point of view, this view is by far the best because you can pick up on all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So just have a look through all the PSTs.
Yeah.
And have a think about what am I going to ask him? What might he already know? Where can I save myself a bit of effort by just asking the right question? I might get a lot of information from him. But be prepared if you don't get the right answer to just have to roll your sleeves up and get stuck in and give him it. So happy with that? Is that okay? Right, right. We'll drive to the location. Get ready to take the road to the left when we leave the car park.
Okay. Come up. We will take the road to the left, and coming out from the car park.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So which mirror we needed to be checked? We're turning left.
Turning left. That one and that one.
So we missed that one, haven't we?
Have we? Oh.
Yes. Okay. So we are on a new road.
Yeah.
What you got to do?
Well, I've got my eye on the junction ahead.
Yeah, you need to check the mirrors.
Oh, yeah. Left at the end of the road.
Okay. Yeah, end of the road we will turn left, Bob. Okay, before signal, what we needed to do? You just told me that. We needed to check the mirrors, haven't we?
All right, yeah.
Okay. We are in a new road. Have we checked the mirrors?
All right, yeah.
Which mirror we checked?
Oh, it's this one, isn't it? And this one.
Why is that?
See if anybody's overtaking me.
Okay.
Next road on the left.
Next road we will turn left, Bob. Okay, Bob. When we turn left, I would like you to pull over somewhere safe and convenient for me, please.
All right.
Okay.
It's a little bit further down before we're going to stop.
Yep. Okay. I think we need to talk about this. Not checking the mirrors.
Right.
There's a lot of missing. We're not checking, we're not paying attention. That's why it's safer to if we pull up somewhere.
To the next road on the right and get ready to pull over on the left.
Yeah, if we take the next road onto the right and pull over somewhere safe and convenient for me, please. Okay, we missed the mirrors again, haven't we?
All right.
Yeah. And before signal, we missed the mirrors.
All
Okay,
right.
hungry? You too? Okay, Bob. Relax your feet. Why is it important to check the mirrors, Bob?
That's to say what's behind, isn't it?
Yeah, so every single junction, we haven't checked the mirrors before we're
Right.
turning.
Right.
Yeah. You know what could happen if you don't turn? If the bike was while you was turning left,
Mm-hmm.
if there was a bike or a pedestrian on side, who wanted to cross
right.
the road,
Yeah.
and he's looking to the right traffic,
Right.
but he didn't see you because you was coming from behind,
Right. Right.
so he could step onto the road.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And bike rider,
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't look for it, he might be coming behind you and just wanted to go straight, but you cut in front of him.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That's quite serious, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Same as turning right as well. While he was turning right, he was moving to the right, and a motorbike coming fast behind. You know how motorbike they drive.
Yeah. You see them going fast sometimes, don't you?
Yeah. So where is it going to impact?
Well, I suppose if, we might hit us if we're
Yeah.
turning. We don't know he's there.
Mm-hmm. So what what we need to do then.
So we need to be checking more of the time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and we're checking. We were supposed to be checking mirrors, because why do we signal?
That's to let people know what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Before that, what we got to do?
Check the mirror to make sure it's safe to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So between that, we need to. We check the mirror first.
Yeah.
Then if somebody's closer, and if we have to maybe slow, because brake is signal as well.
Right.
If we suddenly stop or suddenly slow down, car behind is too fast, he's gonna come and hit us as well.
Right.
So we need to check how fast he is coming, then make a plan. Is anybody filtering through? Then make a plan.
Right.
First, take the information. We need to take the information, and then use that information, make a plan.
Yeah.
Then let everybody know that what we're doing.
Oh, right.
Then signal.
Right.
So it's very important. It's a safety aspect,
Okay.
and we have to do that every time.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay. Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
So from now on, I will prompt you for a little while. Then I will let you know. Will let you have a go on checking the mirrors. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is the location we can use for the emergency stop.
Okay.
So you can do the brief here. Okay. So we'll just break out a roll at that point. So tell me about that. How was it?
Because a few times whenever it's happened, I see you're not doing it. I told you. Then there was not enough time to give you.
You won't get a lot of time on this first bit. He won't. Even in your area, he won't be driving very far.
No.
So we got to work real quick. You could link it to what's coming next. You're saying, look, we need to know what's around us at all times.
Yeah.
Are you aware what's around you all the time? Oh, yeah, I think so. Well, I don't think we're checking enough. So you could have that conversation, which then leads into this, because now you're going to tell me I don't need to use my mirrors.
Yeah.
And the reason that I don't need to use my mirrors is because I'm aware all the time about what's behind me. So by constantly being aware of what's behind as well as what's in front, as you've quite rightly said, we can make a plan. You can then say, where your emergency stop, you can link that to what you just talked about by saying, because we're always aware of what's behind us, we know that if there is an emergency, we can hit the brake. And the most important thing anyway is to get the brake on, blah, 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 blah. So you'll not get a lot of time at this. At this test center, it can be quite frustrating because you've got about a minute and a half's drive.
But
so it's not a lot of time.
But no place to stop and talk about mirrors.
No.
So this is.
So it makes it difficult. You could engage them in a conversation about it on the move, perhaps. Have a think about the form of questioning you might use. So when I've said you tell me to take the road to the left out of the car park, take the road to the left out of the car park. Which mirror is you going to check here? Straight in. Don't wait for it to happen. And then, of course, at the end of the road, turn left. At the end of the road, we're going to turn left. Tell me which mirrors you're going to use. Oh, that one and that one. And so he's going to, if he goes, it's this one and this one. Come on, check. All right. You see how important that is? Oh, yeah. Or what are we looking for? So it's get straight in, because you know that if he's speaking to you, he's going to give you a direction to give back to him. There's the potential then for him to make a mistake. You're working on mirrors, so add to it. Take the next road on the right. Tell me which mirrors you're going to use here. So you're not instructing there. You're just asking a question, and it might help you, it might not. Because we haven't got much time. We've got to really get at it straight away and show them your good stuff. If we wait for the fault to happen, we can sometimes get ourselves into trouble because there's nowhere to stop. And you're like, and then another fault happens, and then another one while you're still discussing the fault 2 faults ago. We can get bogged down there. So just take the next road on the right. Which mirrors are you going to check here? What are you looking for? Is it safe to do this? Could you brake hard right now? You could say to him. That's a good lead in. So are you aware of what's behind you right at the minute? And it's if he checks his mirror, now you've had to check your mirror there, so you weren't aware, were you? All right, so we need to be checking these a little bit more than we are. All right, I see what you're saying. Why do you think I'm asking you to check them a little bit more? Well, so that I know what's behind. So you might be able to get a lot of work done that way. And again, you're getting off to a great start because you're showing them that you know what you're about.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Bob's handy hint number 42. So this is the location for the emergency stop. Okay. So you can give me the brief here.
Okay. So Bob, we just talked about the mirrors. But this is a situation where we're not going to be using the mirrors.
All right.
Okay. You know why?
No.
Because we are already aware of what's coming behind it. When you turn into the road, when you new road, new mirrors, you already check the mirror.
Right.
What if a child comes straight running onto the road and you're from this gate, from next gate there,
Right.
So you,
Like I said before, I should check my mirrors all the time.
yeah. So but if the child comes there, and you check you're checking the mirrors, what could happen?
Uh,
Will you be able to stop before you're hitting child?
maybe not.
Yeah. So that's why we make sure we check the mirror behind. When we check the mirror, we know.
Right.
So we need to stop and there and then before looking into the mirrors.
Right. Oh, okay.
Okay. So for stopping, it's called emergency stop.
Right.
So we're learning that skill today.
Okay.
Okay. So as soon imagine a child come out, you have to stop. Whatever speed you are, you just need to press the brake and clutch all together once. As firm as possible you can do so.
All right.
Holding the steering firmly, yeah? So you don't want to let the steering go.
Right.
I want you to just push the brake and clutch pedal together as soon as you're there.
All right. Okay.
So
It's okay. These are all the little things you can fine tune when you get home. Get everything in order. Decide which ones you're going to use and how you're going to use it. That's the one you want.
okay. So then, when we fully stop, we just secure the car, handbrake on, neutral, and then relax. And then when we move off, we will do our pump routine again.
All right.
Okay. So we're not going to be checking mirrors.
Okay.
Okay. No signal. And when we move off again, we need to do complete pump routine. Prepare, observation again all the way, and then move. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So how would we do it? We will start from here, and you just drive your normal speed limit about 30, whatever. So I will put my hand up. Before that, I will look around, put my hand up, and straight away, I want you to stop there and then.
All right. Okay.
So could you show me how would you do the brake and clutch? Just
So did you say how to do them at the same time?
same time, yeah. These cars, modern cars, are good enough. They won't. If there is skid happens, it shouldn't be happening skid because the surface is good.
Right.
So if skid happens, you stare into the skid, but it shouldn't be happening on these modern cars. They're quite good.
All right.
So yeah, there is ABS system in there as well, anti-locking system
Right.
in these cars. So you don't have to worry about that. What it does, you will feel some jerking while you're applying the pressure onto the brake. If the anti-lock braking system comes on, you will feel some jerking,
All right.
but you keep the pressure on.
Right.
Onto the brake firm.
Okay.
Okay, so that way what is happening is that anti-locking brake system is allowing the car roll instead of locking them there and skidding.
All right. Right.
Okay, yeah, that's the in modern car. These cars, they already got this
All right. Right.
system. Okay,
Mhm.
so if it's skid happens, you stare into the skid. Do you know what I mean?
No.
If back of your car will skid, if it skids towards right, you stare to the right
All right.
to make it straight.
Okay.
And if it goes to the left, you just stare to the left.
Okay.
Okay,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
shouldn't be having any question on that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So do I need to talk about that?
What do you think?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, coming out of roll, tell me about the brief. How was it?
It was not very professional.
It was okay.
It was okay.
You've covered the stuff, but there's some hesitation, and there seems a little uncertainty about which order we're going to do it.
Yeah.
I think the key thing at all times with briefing is just talk me through what you would do.
Yeah.
And why you would do it.
Yeah.
And keep it. You don't have to explain in any great detail because this guy's quite smart. He wants to see that you've got a plan, that you're going to give me that plan, and when I'm going to execute it. And when I execute the plan, you're going to spot, analyse and correct the mistakes.
Okay.
So you can just rattle through it.
Okay.
You definitely need to mention thinking and stopping distance,
Yep.
because you may have no concept at all about it. You might think that you can just hit the brake and the car will stop dead. Most learners think that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was doing it, what I'd be saying is, okay, we've linked to mirrors. We need to always know what's behind us so that we always know how hard we can brake. Sometimes, though, there's an emergency situation. Say, for example, a child runs out of a driveway in front of you. You can't plan for that. Most important thing, we need to stop, and we need to stop quickly. Hence the term emergency stop. So we're not going to check our mirrors. We should always know what's behind us. We're going to get the brake on firmly. So when you normally stop, how do you stop? He might give you an answer, he might not. So you put the brake on and we come gently to a stop and you push the clutch down. It's the same process, except it's done in a much shorter time frame because we want the car to stop quick. So the important thing is that we get the brake on fast. So you need your foot from the gas to the brake as quickly as you possibly can. That's what we call thinking time. The car will travel some distance before you get the brake on. For example, at 30 miles an hour, you'll probably travel 30 feet before your foot gets to the brake, which is the end of that fence there. So if somebody runs out of this driveway, we're in trouble, aren't we? So that's our thinking time. Our stopping time depends on many factors. How good the road is, what the weather conditions are like, how alert the driver is. So the first thing we need to do is to grip the wheel, get our foot to the brake as quickly as we can and squeeze it progressively. More, just before the car stops, put the clutch down. Once we've stopped, handbrake, neutral, and relax. So, the car may or may not skid. If it does, the first thing to do is to stop doing what's making it skid. If it's normally us, release the brake a bit and put it back on. Modern cars have systems that do that for you. And it means you can actually steer while you're braking, because if the wheels lock, we lose the ability to steer. So if we do skid, if it's in an older car, the back end comes around one way or another, back end comes this way, steer into the skid. So stop doing what's making it skid, get it straight, apply the brake again. In older cars, we can also use what we call cadence braking, when we're sort of pumping the brake in a regular motion. This car has ABS, so you'll be able to just hit the brake as hard as you want. You'll feel it engage if we hit the brake hard enough. So once we've stopped, handbrake neutral, give our heart rate time to reduce. We then need to get ourselves back to the side of the road in a safe place. So we check all round, including this side, all the way around, take the car gently forward, stop, handbrake neutral, and relax. So we've covered everything there, but it's just bang, 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 and it's just done. Yeah. So just lead through what you would do. And it doesn't need to be as even paced as it would be with a real live learner driver, because we just don't need the same level of detail with this guy. You're going to get it wrong, or he's going to get it wrong, and you're going to get the chance to fix it. Okay. So if you look at all of your briefs and just get them short and punchy, just all the information in a logical order. Yeah. So there we can see we've covered everything. Yep. And then you say, any questions? Well, no. And you would then add, well, we're going to practice that now. So we're going to drive along this road, and at some point I'll give you the emergency stop signal, which will be stop. I'll look behind before I give you the signal to make sure it's safe. Please don't stop until I say the word stop. Yep. And then, of course, you're up and running. Yep. You might find, and it happens an awful lot, you drive around for ages and you're trying to find somewhere to do it, and there's constantly vehicles behind you or things happening that just stop you doing it. But you will get some in. Yep. Okay. And you were going to just do a dry run with me, and that's the thing to do, is to like we did with the reversing and the turn of the road, make sure you get it right first. Okay. Bob, does that make sense? Is that all?
It does, yeah. Thank you very much. And that I will practice myself. And
it's just over and over and over and over.
Just talk to myself and just sit in the car and do it myself.
You have to be careful where you do that, because people walk by and think you're insane. You're sat in the car talking to yourself. I'm okay, I'm really okay.
I will have my daughter.
All right, okay, splendid.
10 years old. So, Bob, on move, we're going to do this practically.
Oh, okay.
But before that, would you show me how would you apply the brake on and move your foot from gas onto the brake as soon as possible?
All right.
And move it to... That's too long.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yeah. So I want you to just don't look at it. Just quickly move your foot onto the brake.
Well, just at any point, though.
Yeah, any point. Just do it quickly. Let's say emergency happened. How would you stop? Quickly. And clutch as well, same time.
All right.
So you need to firmly push the pedal down. You're just putting the foot on. So firmly push the pedal down, both of them. That's not firm enough.
All right.
I want you to look at me. I want you to do
Oh,
that quick.
that's quite violent.
Yeah,
All right.
very quickly. So we want to stop as straight away. Yeah, that's what we want.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just coming in a roll. What I would do is I would prompt them by saying, "I'm going to give you the signal," and go stop, because I've done it in my own time. There, you're leaving it open for me, for you to go stop, and me to go pause, and then do it firmly. So get used to the stop thing.
Okay.
Because you might go stop, and you might go stop, and you go. Ah. So it's better to do that at the side of the road than when you're on the move.
Okay.
So again, dry run all the time, and do it exactly like you've got to do it on the move, except the car isn't moving.
Okay, Bob. We're gonna try again.
Okay.
Our dry run.
Yeah.
So when I'm gonna put my hand up, I want you to straight away move your foot to the brake and firmly brake and clutch in straight away. Yep.
Yeah.
So stop. No, that was too soft.
What was it? Oh.
Yeah. I want you to do it firmly as soon as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Try again.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop. Yeah, that's better, but more firm.
Oh,
Quicker.
Even more.
Even very quick. As quick as you can. Go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Bob. Try once more. Stop. Yeah, that's better.
All right.
Okay, that's what we got to do. So keep the firm steering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
Practically. So if somebody comes behind, then we won't do it. But I will make sure that. But when I'm turning around, looking, please don't take any action.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So when you're ready, prepare. Just keep in mind we're not checking any mirrors or anything in this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. So before move off, what you got to do?
Oh, I thought we weren't checking them.
No, when just in emergency, we need to make sure before there is nobody while moving from here.
Right. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. So, better wait for them.
Yep. You see, if you haven't checked it, what could happen? You start moving and they're coming out.
You're not supposed to reverse on the road, are you?
They're coming out from drive, so it's a quiet area. They should reverse back in, but then front of face should come out. Well, that's we don't think, do we? There's no responsibility there. So
No. So
all okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't need a signal.
Stop. Okay, Bob, handbrake on. Neutral. That was way too soft.
Oh.
Okay. You see, when your foot come along, when you put the foot onto the brake and you press the clutch down, we traveled about 10 meters.
Oh, did we? Oh,
yes, we did.
Oh, I thought that was quite quick.
No, so if the child came out from this driveway, would you have stopped?
Well, I thought I would have.
Now, where are you now?
Oh, past the driveway, aren't we?
Yeah. So where child would have been under your back wheels.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I want you to do firm.
Yeah.
As we practice behind there.
Yeah.
Firmly. Less than 10th of the second. Straight away. I want you to put both foot down. Straight away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So before move off, what you got to do? Blind spot this side.
Oh, right.
Okay. It's all okay? Blind spot your side.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop. Handbrake on, neutral. Okay, Bob. We're still too soft. We are.
All right.
Okay. You know why we are soft?
No.
Why we're putting foot on?
Well, I thought I was braking quite hard.
No, that's not hard enough.
All right.
That's not hard enough.
Well, that's quite a bit harder than I normally brake.
Yeah, but we need to be more firm.
Oh, right.
We need to be more firm. We need to be stopped there and then.
Right.
So how would you do that then? We know the
What up?
consequences, what could happen if we travel. Well, somebody comes out here,
Yeah.
you're 30 miles an hour. How would you, if you do it that way, you will be running over to that person or that child.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
That's not good at all.
Oh, okay.
How can you make it stop
Um,
there and
I could press it a bit harder.
yeah, straight away. Just push it down straight
Right.
away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you checking the mirror before you doing this? Before you,
No, I don't think I did. No.
so what's taking long?
Well, but I thought I was braking quite hard.
No, that's not hard enough.
All right. Okay.
I want you to do it straight away there and then.
Right.
As soon as I say stop,
Yeah, I think I've got it on fairly quick. I think.
that was quick, but not quick enough.
Right. Right.
More quicker, yeah.
Right.
Okay, because while you're applying, keep your foot firm.
Yeah.
I want to feel jerking forward.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's mean we're solid stop there.
Right. Right.
Currently, we are stopping just smoothly.
All right.
In
right.
emergency, your seatbelt should lock.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if we stop, we should be feeling it. You stopped straight away there and then. That be in emergency.
All right. Right.
Okay. Let's try again. So what would you do this time? More firm, quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
A bit harder. You said.
Yep. Not bit harder. Fully, as maximum pressure you can apply.
All right. Oh. Right.
Yeah. About 1,000 pound in 1 second
Right.
onto the brake. Okay. Stop. That's much better. Handbrake on. Neutral. How did you feel there?
Oh, I didn't like that.
You didn't
That
like
was
that,
quite-
but you saved somebody's life, didn't you?
All right.
You stopped straight away, and you saved a child's life there.
Right. Just feels really quite violent. Is that
It-
how it's meant to feel?
Yes, it's quite violent, but it's not as violent as killing someone
All right.
onto the road.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is meant to be. So
Right.
preventing running over somebody.
Right.
That's how would you do it.
Right. Oh, I
Okay.
see.
Okay. So I would like you to do your palm routine. Make sure you look everywhere and pull off somewhere onto the left afterwards. Okay. The car is there. Will you check again? Yeah. Well done. Okay. And just pull over somewhere safe and convenient for me, please.
Okay. So I had a roll. Tell me about that.
I given you analysis, then you were still soft.
Yeah.
Then I had to make you to do it quicker,
Yeah.
harder.
In my head, I'm braking quite firmly,
Yeah.
and I'm clearly not.
You're not. Yeah.
I'm braking harder than I would do normally. One of the things you can do with that is when you're giving them the signal, do it at a fixed point. Give them the stop signal, say, as you go past the pole. And you
Okay.
can then say to them, look, I'll give you the signal when we pass that telegraph pole. Look how far we've travelled. So you were telling me that, look, if somebody'd run out of there, and I'm playing the role where I'm thinking, well, I thought I stopped fairly quickly. And I have stopped quicker than I would do normally.
Mhm.
And the next time he said harder. So it was a little bit harder, but it was only a little bit harder. And of course I'm saying, I think I'm braking quite firmly now. And then you hit your head and you say, I want some violence. I need the car to stop in a really, really short space of time. So I need that brake on hard as you can possibly press it. Or maybe not as hard as that, but we need to get the brake on, and we need to get it on firm immediately. All right. And then that last one said, I didn't like that. And you made the point then, yeah, but it's better that. Look I'll give you the signal there. Oh, we've hardly moved any distance at all. So you're making the point as you're going along. So it's some good stuff in there. It's not bad. You missed one time when I didn't check the blind spot on the left.
Yeah, just last time.
No, the last time, the time before
Time
that
before?
I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, this blind spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
And keep it even pace. So, okay, do our observations. Make sure you watch me do it. Check all round, because you told me to check all round and I didn't. So if you tell me to do something, watch and make sure I do it, because he'll be sneaky that way.
Need to keep eye on you more.
Okay.
Okay.
So how was that? Tell me about it.
Yeah, that was good. I'm keeping my mind onto the, like we said, the issue.
Mhm.
Issue is there
Yeah.
instead of you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do that now. Learn that need to issue is still there. I need to firm with the issue.
So it's thinking
Dealing with
about
the issue.
Yeah, I mean, and you've dealt with the issue, but think about the responses that you get from this guy.
Yeah.
What is he saying? Well, I thought that was quite hard. No. That's nowhere near hard enough. We want some violence here. The car should almost stand on its nose. So you're braking a little bit firmer. We've got to imagine there's a child of the road in front of us, and you want to save that child's life. And you made that point later on. So there's some good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
So if we ever think about how was the brief? Was it logical? Was it able to give me what I need? Is it covered? Not covered? Is it satisfactory or unsatisfactory? Well, you give me all the component parts, so it has to be satisfactory. Then you've got to look at the control stop. How was that? Were you able to? Did you give me the right information to be able to do it? So we've got to say, yeah, we've done that. It could be a bit slicker and it could be a bit sharper. So that's something you can work on. But then looking at the mistakes that I was making, have you dealt with those? Let's look at have you spotted them all? Or did you spot all the faults? Well, you've missed one.
I missed one.
But you've picked up on the other ones.
Yep.
So that's probably still satisfactory. So have you identified all the faults? All bar one. So that's still okay.
Yep.
Have you analysed all of those faults? Well, we've analysed the braking not quite firm enough, but you might do a little bit more detail on the
Observation.
So we haven't done as well as we could there, but we haven't crashed and burnt on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably still okay. That's probably still a 4. And then our remedial action will have you made it happen. Well, you did make it happen. Again, we could have had that happen a bit slicker. You could have got through, but that's okay. But you're still covering the ground.
Yeah.
So you're not substandard on those. So that's what constitutes a 4. Have you made those things happen? Have you made them happen really slick? That's a 6. Have you made it happen, immediately? Like the simple stuff like the mirrors things. Just asking the question. If you get that really slick, then you're up at the top end.
Mm-hmm. So dry run, when we done third time, we were okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Then when we come to real life,
Now a real live learner,
we
had they done that, they would do it.
Yeah.
So I got my foot to it quickly,
but
then I was fairly gentle.
squeezing it.
And it can throw you, because we've talked about this, haven't we, just a few minutes ago, and I've demonstrated it, and then when I come to do it in the real world, it's just like, I haven't done it. So again, you can get caught up in, well, why is you doing that? Doesn't matter. Okay, there's the fault. I've got this to deal with.
Yeah.
Let's get on that. We've spotted it. Let's analyse it. Let's fix it.
Okay.
And part of the fix means you making it happen to begin with.
Yeah.
And then of course on that last one, I was like, oh, I was a bit violent. I wasn't keen on that. But of course you're then straight back in. Yes, but it's better that than killing a child. It's like, oh yeah. So it's the component parts are all there. You can do a lot of work on just getting that to be a bit more polished, a bit more slick, but the right component parts are there.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing, I think.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that?
I want to try.
Okay.
I want to try and do it again.
Okay.
And you still put those faults in. I will try to do it within 1 or 2 run.
Okay.
Complete done. Yeah.
So we're going to pick it up as though you finished the brief and we're about to have our first go.
Yeah.
Righty-ho.
Okay. Shall we do it straight here?
This once we get up the brow of this hill, it goes long and straight. So
Okay.
there'll be a situation up there where we can use.
Okay. So Bob, so we did the briefing.
Mhm.
We know all about what we got to do.
Yeah.
So we would do a dry run here.
All right.
First of all,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to just put your foot on gas from the gas. Cover your gas, and as soon as I say stop, you need to move your foot onto the brake and push the pedal down as much as you can.
Okay.
As all of with your power, push it down, and same time clutch as well. Straight away, push it down. I want that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So stop. What about the clutch?
Oh.
Okay. You want clutch down as well same time.
Right.
But don't need to bring the foot down, foot away. Just move the foot across. If you're moving that way, then that's taking time as well.
All right.
Just move across as you normally do. How would you normally brake and stop?
No, just do that.
Yeah, you got to move it and firmly stop, firmly push it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you show me that?
Yeah, yeah.
So when I say stop, just same pressure, but move across and then push it down.
Right,
okay.
right, yeah.
Stop. No, that was soft.
Was it? Oh, right.
Yeah, it was soft. I don't want soft. I want firm.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it again, but all of your power.
Right.
Yeah. Stop. Yeah. That's good. That's better.
Okay.
So that's what we want in our emergency stop now.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, just
On
bring it
the
in a
move.
roll. Careful with all the power. It still needs to be progressive. Although we want a lot of brake on, we don't want it all on at once.
Yeah.
It needs to be squeezed. Squeezed quickly, squeezed firmly, but progressive braking, otherwise we will end up in the skid. And it's better if we can do it without, really, and control it that way. So you want, it's finding that balance, isn't it? I mean, the first one, obviously, I lifted my foot up, whack, that's going to lock the wheels up. And ABS are not, if we're on a slippery surface, you're off.
Yeah.
So it's firm and progressive.
Yeah. Okay.
I think a good way of describing it can be, you just got to imagine the same as you're doing, the same routine happens when you're stopping normally, you're just doing it 100 times faster.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So Bob, let's do it on move now.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we go after the car, or
Yeah,
just
it
the
goes up the
lamppost?
hill, round to the left a little, and then it straightens out.
So we'll be able to get in.
I would
The
wait till we
pillar.
get past the.
Oh, we get.
I would wait till we get past those, yeah.
Okay, I will give you a reference.
Oh, okay.
The car is coming from front. Okay, Bob. Second lamppost, we're gonna do the exercise. So when I say stop, you firmly stop there. Stop.
I wouldn't do it next to a parked car.
Okay.
And don't tell me where you're going to do it. You make a note, but don't tell me.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're on a clear piece of road, just in case.
Stop. Handbrake neutral, Bob. That was way too soft, Bob.
All right.
Yeah. See, if a child was come out from that driveway,
Right.
where he would have been under your car behind your wheels.
Would they? Oh. I thought I stopped fairly quick.
No, that was not quick enough.
All right.
Yeah, we would have stopped straight away down there and then. I want you to firmly push the pedal down,
Right.
okay? Progressively.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 100 times faster than this. What you did
Alright.
now.
I didn't think we travelled that far.
We did. Look at the driveway. Where's the driveway?
Right. Yeah, well, the driveway's there.
Yeah.
But I didn't put the brakes on all about here, did I?
No, we put the brake on before the driveway.
All right.
Okay. So we travel
So,
about 15.
just coming out of roll, if you make a note of where you've given the signal, I don't know if you did it at the lamppost or not.
Yeah.
So point out at me, I'll give you the signal at the lamppost. Look how far we've travelled. Oh, I hadn't realised we'd travelled that far. So that then, well, as part of your analysis there, you're getting me to see that, hang on a second, look, oh, I thought because I was trying to make the point, I stopped straight away. No, look how far we've travelled here. Oh, right. So now you've made the point about it, right, so we need to stop quicker than that, don't we? Oh, right, okay. So as part of your analysis, by you giving me the signal at a fixed point, you can use that and say, look how far we've travelled here. Oh, right. Oh, I thought I'd stopped straight away. No. So we need much more brake. So it's just adding weight to the point that you're making.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Back and roll.
Okay, Bob. When we're ready, we move off. Make sure you do all of your observation. Left hand side blind spot. Have you?
All right.
About lady. What about this lady?
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Now you've
got
seen
it.
her. If she was coming from the opposite side, would you have seen her
No, I wouldn't.
without
have done,
looking the blind spot?
no. No.
Okay. That lady was there as well.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah.
coming. So okay.
And after the bend, the road straightens out.
So how often do you check this mirror, Bob?
Oh, it's every few seconds, isn't it?
Yeah. So why are you checking this mirror for?
See what's behind.
Yeah. So make sure you glance every little while in this mirror.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
To the second road on the right.
So
This
Bob,
one's the first.
so take the second road to the right. This one is being first. But we haven't checked mirrors.
All right.
Could you pull over onto the left?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm cutting the corner as well. This one's checked, so. Okay, I reminded you to check the mirrors, but
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
time you missed again.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused between like not doing it for the emergency stop and
So why? So this was not emergency stop. This was over normal driving position.
oh, right.
Yeah. What if there was bike was coming and
All right. Sorry, yeah, I got confused there.
yeah. So only emergency, but before the emergency, you must. When you are new road anyway, you're looking into the mirror anyway. You know the situation in
Right.
front.
Right.
But that's only an emergency.
All right. So it's so we're just not checking for the emergency, and the rest it's just like what normal service.
Yeah. Why do we not need to check an emergency?
Because it's emergency.
Yeah. So if you start looking into the mirrors, you'll be travel about 30
right,
meters
right.
forward.
I see. Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. So that's only the reason. But before that, you just need to keep eye on what's going on.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay. So, blind spot here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well done. It's a straight road. Stop. And brake, neutral. Okay, that was better, but not good enough.
All right.
Okay, we still can go a bit more.
Oh, can we? All right. Okay.
Yes, bit more firm.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I gave you signal before those hedges started.
All right.
So how far we
Well,
traveled?
still
Can you
travelling
see?
a bit further, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not as far as before, but
No, no.
still a bit more, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay.
what you gonna do next time?
Push the pedal firmer.
Yeah, more firmer,
Yeah.
maximum.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's try again. Make sure you do your observation.
Oh yeah.
Blind spot here. Okay.
Go right at the end of the road.
So end of the road, you turn right, Bob. So where are you gonna look? Well done, good observation. Stop! That's much better.
That was quite violent, wasn't it?
It was, but you saved somebody's life.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the child was there, would have come up there. We didn't hit the child.
Right. Right.
Okay? Make
Yeah.
sure we stopped.
Okay. Fair enough.
Stuff within.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's violent for us, but it's only for a short while, tiny bit.
Right.
But we saved somebody's life.
Right.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you hit,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
if you're
fair
30
enough.
miles an hour, hit a child, very slim chance of for that child
All right.
being alive afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you saved the life now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you got to do in emergency. Okay, so I would like you to do your full observation and just pull over somewhere before we move off. Blind spot again. Just pull over to the left for me. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay. How was that?
Yeah, that was better.
So what was different about it?
Just done it in second this time. Different was then I was firm this time. I told you have to do it.
You made it happen.
You made it happen.
Before you gave me some wriggle room where I could go. Was that it?
Yeah.
So you've controlled the process. You have had a plan and have executed that plan. And that's the key thing. Planning and control. They're not what people think they are. It's all about putting together a series of events that gets this person to where they need to be in a reasonable time frame. And as you can see, it's dead easy from this seat to just make things awkward for you. And to then throw things in. So we talked about mirrors, and I'd come on side with that, and I then started throwing some mirror faults in again, just to throw you off the scent. But which you dealt with, which is fine. And my reason was, I was just a bit confused. And the mistakes that he makes, there's normally a reason for it. So if you can find the reason, then, so you identify the fault, we talk about why that's a problem, and then we're going to maybe talk about why it's happened. Well, this time it was because, I got confused there. We're not checking the mirrors for the emergency stop. I've forgotten to do it elsewhere, which is ridiculous. That's not what real human beings do. But if you can dig into the reason. So it's a fault. Why is this a problem? How are we going to fix it? What's caused it? And then what are we going to do to make sure that happens? Well, you need to make sure it happens from your side. It's no good trusting this guy to do it. You've got to make those things happen. And then hopefully get him to a point where he's done it okay. And again, you'll probably get 3 attempts at this. Sometimes just 2, it depends. Depends how far you've had to drive around to find somewhere to do it. Traffic behind you all the time. If you get a lunchtime test, it can be a nightmare.
Yeah,
because people are popping home.
Mine is early morning, so.
Well, even then you might get people who are going to work.
I think same time, 9 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah.
you might catch the remnants of the school run, people coming home. So I've seen that happen where we've only got 1 attempt in, because there's just constantly been traffic behind us. And the examiner got it wrong, but the fault analysis and the remedial action that was suggested was right. We just ran out of time. It was then just a case of, okay, move on. Okay. So how do you feel about that? Has that given you food for thought and things to work on when you get back home?
Yeah, it's given me plenty of things to work on.
Okay, cool.
And that I will be working on. Thank you very much for that.
No problems. So what's next for us then?
Shall we move on to second part of it, approaching junction?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all. Let's
Approaching.
grab the rope. Yep. And there. While I think on, while I think on, pop the power cable into that camera. And make sure we've got it. We won't run out of power. I'm probably going to set these up so that they're permanently in place. Maybe on a mount up here somewhere or something. Creating a trip hazard. Pop that down there if that's okay with you.
No problem.
So the phase 2 for this one, of course, is the dreaded progress hesitancy, normal road positioning.
Okay.
He's not going to give you any idea at all about what the problem is going to be. His answers will be really vague. He is either going to be too fast or he's going to be too slow. He'll never be both. He can only be one or the other. When in terms of road positioning, he'll either be too wide or he'll be too close. He's not allowed to do both. So he'll be too fast and too close, or too slow and too wide, or too slow and too close, too fast and too wide.
At a time or just complete test?
For the whole test.
For the whole
He can't switch what he's doing. He can't be hesitant and then suddenly make too much progress. That would be not realistic.
Okay, so
he's either going to be hesitant,
yep,
or he's going to make too much progress, too slow, or he's going to wait at junctions forever.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
He's either going to be too wide from the left or too close to the left. He'll never be both.
Too wide from the left over the line. Will he be over the line? Center line?
Probably not. He'll stay within the line. He won't do anything unsafe.
Too wide to the left, from the left. For turning left, he will be wide.
Not normal road positioning. So it won't be. He won't commit faults. Well, they might be sort of related, but it'll be just general positioning that'll be wrong. It won't be coming out too wide at junctions, because that would be an emerge fault. So the faults will be either too wide, too close, too fast, too slow, or hesitant.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
No,
he's
it's a
not
normal driving. He will be too wide. Okay.
Yeah. So he's not. I don't think it says it, but if you look in the examiner guidance, it'll show you that they tell them. He'll start this by saying that concludes the phase 1. For this phase 2, I'd like you to instruct me as a pupil that has poor judgment of speed, and I've got difficulty with my general road positioning, and I'm at the train stage. I've got a test coming up next week. My last instructor said we're going to do a brush-up lesson on this. Or he may say, I would like you to assume that I'm a full licence holder, and that I've not done a lot of driving since I passed my test, and I've come to you for a refresher. So the guidance to them is really clear. If questioned at the beginning of the phase, the examiner should not tell the PDI what their faults or problems are. Mm-hmm. Responses should be of a non-committal nature.
Yep.
When the wheels turn, it is then time to simulate weaknesses in general road positioning and judgment of speed.
Okay.
The examiner should portray either position too close or too wide, not both.
Okay.
And speed either too fast or too slow, not both.
Yep. For
the road and traffic conditions, do not exceed speed limits or compromise safety. So their guidance is quite clear. So these faults are going to be of a fairly specific nature. So although a lot of people hate this one, think, oh, worry about it, you're only going to have a maximum of three areas to work at.
So to understand this, he's not going to be breaking the speed limit.
No.
So like where you can do 15 miles an hour, he might be doing 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I need to stop him doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's a good idea.
The pupil's reaction should be relevant to the instruction given by the PDI and assessed in the normal way. The area chosen should have varying speed limits and traffic conditions to adequately test the PDI.
Yeah.
So he's going to have some issues. Your job is to spot them, sort them out.
Okay. So this is part 2. So no briefing needed, and
no. You might have a little quick Q&A session, but it's going to prove unfruitful. He's not going to give you any hints at all. You can try it.
Okay.
So he'll say, I'd like you to instruct me as a pupil who has poor judgment of speed and road positioning.
Okay.
And assume that I'm at the train stage. I've got a test next week, and this was sort of like a brush-up lesson before my test.
Oh, okay.
My last instructor can't make it. I'm familiar with the layout and controls of this car, so I know where everything is. You may call me Dave for this section.
Okay. Hi, Dave.
Hiya.
You right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today's your instructor is not here today.
Dentist or something, I think they said.
Yeah. So is it alright to I cover your lesson today?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So today's plan was just look in your road positioning and maybe about your speed as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was told by office.
Okay.
Is that you want to work on today?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to get it all right for my test.
Okay. You done T-junctions?
Oh yeah. We've done everything now.
You've done everything now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the last piece of the jigsaw last week was we did final brushing up on the manoeuvres and stuff.
Okay. So how you were judging your position onto the road while you was approaching to achieve junctions or normal driving?
How do you mean?
by driving normal position, normal driving position. Did
Oh yeah, it's a
reference point? Did your instructor give you a reference point?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's this little bubble here.
What? Yeah, bubble where? That bubble.
You're gonna get nothing with this line of questioning.
Okay.
I'm giving you nothing.
Yeah, okay.
And he won't either. You cannot engineer the problems away.
Okay.
I'll give you the correct answers and then I'm going to get it wrong. So you might as well save your time.
Okay.
Back and roll.
Okay, Bob. We will drive off from here
Mm-hmm.
and see what we need to improve,
Oh, okay.
and we work on it.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. So when you're ready. Left side observation.
So I thought that red car was coming out of that driveway there for a second.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to take the next road on the right.
So next road we will take to the right, please. Okay.
First, you have to be tight, isn't it?
Okay, Bob. What's the situation in front?
There's a lot of parked cars around, isn't there?
Park cars. Okay.
Yeah, there's maybe it's a weekend, so there might be some kiddies playing and stuff.
Okay.
Could be somebody coming the other way. Go right at the end of the road.
So end of the road, we'll turn right, Bob. It's a very good position from the car. Well done.
Alright.
How do you judge that?
I need to leave room for a door to open, don't I?
Yeah. Okay.
But if I can't, I need to go a bit slow. And left at the end of this road.
And we'll be turning left. But end of this road, we're turning left.
And right at the end of this road.
And we'll turn right end of this road, Bob. Okay, Bob. Did we need you to stop there?
Well, I wasn't sure.
What could happen without any reason we stop there for a long time?
How do you mean?
Like we applied the handbrake, the road was clear. If you pull over somewhere left for me, please. Safe and convenient. Okay. So the road, it was open junction. Can you see it's open junction? You was able to see both sides. This road is even turning from the right to left, and you was able to see all the way down here.
Yeah.
There was no car this side, and that car passed as soon as we approached the junction anyway.
Right.
The
right.
junction was completely clear.
Right.
So we will still stop and put the handbrake on. It's a
Alright.
giveaway, isn't it? It's not a stop sign.
All right. Yeah.
So what could go wrong if you stop on that sort of road there?
Well, nothing with anybody around, so I was just trying to make sure it was safe.
But when if the people are behind you, the queue of traffic, 9-10 o'clock in the morning, people are going to work and schools, kids are going to school,
Yeah.
and you just stop for no reason.
Well, it's better to be safe, though, isn't it?
Yes, but if you are looking into the new road early enough,
Right.
yeah. So it's safe. It's better to be safe, but without any reason stopping there
Right.
for a long time, waiting for a long time. You will you will be building the traffic behind you.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be in so much of a hurry, should they really?
They shouldn't be in hurry.
Okay, I'll just break it a roll
to
there.
reach-
So tell me what's happening.
There was hesitancy there.
There was, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And you're talking to me about it. What
Yeah.
sort of response are you getting?
I'm getting
Nothing.
nothing.
I don't agree that it's a problem. That's what the issue is.
Yeah,
Better to be safe. I think it's safe. So, and you're right in your line of questioning, and you're right that if somebody did come up behind, but I'm not buying into that. So you've got to get me to buy into that.
okay.
So you've spotted the fault, okay? In roll, I now know you've spotted the fault. Tick. You're attempting some analysis, and I'm not playing because I think it's all right to do what I did.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's better to be safe. So you might want to investigate why I think that's safe,
okay.
or why I don't, or why it might be better to do it a different way. And you're giving me the right stuff. Well, what if there's people there? So what do I hit you with? Yeah, well, they shouldn't be in so much of a hurry. They should be safe like me. So I'm not buying into what you're giving me. So the analysis isn't complete. You cannot move on until I come on side with this analysis by either you convincing me or getting me to see the light. Either way, because anything going on will be unfruitful. Because my hesitancy is just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, because we're going to go slightly busier and busier junctions, and I'm going to be like, oh, I need to be safe here. Look what's going on here. The signs were there as we came down the hill. I started to slow down miles before I needed to for the parked cars. What's happening here? So there's a reason. Why am I so hesitant? If you can get to what the reason is, you've got a chance of curing it.
Okay.
If you can't find out what the reason is, it's just going to be there all the time. You can tell me until you're blue in the face. Come on, we should have gone there. Oh, should we? And that was what you said to me. No, we should have gone there. Oh, should we? Right. Oh. So I waited till the car had gone past. I put the handbrake on.
Yeah.
Then I got ready. Then I got my eye on this other guy. So I'm not looking early enough. And even when I am looking, I'm hesitant. So what's my issue? Why am I doing that? So we spotted the fault. We need to analyse it. Part of that is, why is that a problem? And what are we going to do to fix it? So just reset. You've just pulled me over. You spotted the fault. Let's have another bash. Does that make sense?
It does.
Good.
But I didn't get it. Why it's happening? I need to get into there, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do I get in there? I don't know.
It's a form of questioning, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's. I have done that for a particular reason. If you can find out what that reason is, and my reason is, well, I'm safer doing that. It's better to be safe. I've sort of said that. What makes you safe? That makes you safer. What about if somebody was behind you? And yes, you're quite right. They shouldn't be in such a hurry. But what if they were in a hurry and they overtook you and an accident happened there? Well, they should watch what they're doing. Have we contributed to that accident, do you think? Well, no, because I was starting. Yes, but you created a situation where somebody who perhaps was a bit impatient has felt the need to force their way past. Where if you weren't there, if you'd made progress and gone, that situation wouldn't arrive.
That was in my mind.
Oh. I see what you're saying. Now I've bought in. I see what you're saying. It's like, oh, all right, I get you. Oh, I see what you mean. All right. I've bought in now, where up to now I'm just like, yeah. And the body language is the same, because when you ask them the question, it's all right. Shouldn't be in so much of a hurry.
So I should have said, if you stop there, people behind you.
You started along that line, but you allowed me to block you off by going, that's safe. Don't take any arguments.
Yeah.
You're in charge here.
Yeah.
So
okay.
just say, no, look, here's the situation. So you can either question me and try and find out, I think it's safe, I don't want to rush out there and kill a child, I'd rather be here, and they should wait, and it's, I'm being safe doing what I'm doing. So you can either question me and find out, or you can say, look, if you're sat there like that, people will try and get past you. Maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't, but you have created that situation which has made the road at that point more dangerous than it would have been otherwise. So would you agree that we need to stop doing that? Oh yeah, I suppose. So now at least you've got the buy-in. Now you can look at, well, how are we going to stop that?
Yeah.
Well, we need to take out your observation. We need to be ready to go. So we're planning to stop, but we're preparing to stop, but planning to go at a giveaway. A stop, we're stopping. But at a giveaway lane, we're planning to stop, but looking for opportunities to go. You're not looking for the opportunities to go, so we need to look for those earlier. All right, I'll prompt you at the next one. So either way around, it doesn't matter. The analysis has to be done by one of you. If that's you, that's great. If it's him, even better. But as soon as you sense that resistance where you're asking the question, you're not getting anywhere. Why is that? ask yourself the question, why is this not working? I'm giving them good stuff. It's because you've perhaps not hit on the reason why I'm doing it, or I'm just being belligerent, or I think it's perfectly fine to do it the way I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you could ask them the question, what do you see the meaning of hesitancy being? Well, it's not going when you could have gone. Could you have gone earlier there? Well, I didn't think so. I think you could have gone loads earlier if we'd been ready. All right. And then you might have to force the issue, but either way around, you've got to get buy-in. If he doesn't buy into it, he's just going to make your life a misery, because you're going to go round and round and round. You're not going to get anything from him. It then becomes really frustrating, because you think, well, this isn't fair. This is not right.
There's no time no time for that. And just
No.
do it there and then.
Just get in, and if you need to, grab him by the jugular and make him do what you want him to do, and then say, how was that? All right, I see what you mean now. So we've got the issue, you spotted the fault, great stuff, and you're on it straight away. I could see your eyes on me. I felt like you were going to say something when I was coming down the hill towards the parked cars, but you didn't.
Yeah,
Just get straight in.
Yeah.
This is a bit slow, don't you think?
Yeah.
No.
Then when I was gonna say there was a line of cars parked.
Pull over.
Yeah, just pull over.
The speed you're travelling here, this feels awfully slow to me.
Yeah.
How does it feel to you? I think it's all right. What do you think we mean by normal progress? Huh? Well, that's driving to the road in traffic conditions. Is that what you did here? Well, I think so. We were way too slow for this. Yes, we need to be safe, but this is to the extreme. What would happen there if you were coming down at that speed and somebody decided to overtake you? How dangerous would that be? Well, yeah, but they'd be an idiot, wouldn't they? Yes, they would. But we have created a situation where they think it's okay to do that. If we were travelling at the normal speed, maybe they wouldn't overtake. Alright, so I see what you're saying. So either way, when you get that gut feeling, just straight in.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the right speed here? Yeah? Well, it's not. So when you get that instinct, you've got used to dealing with learner drivers. And of course, that's how you'd approach it with them. You wouldn't be all over them like that, because they'd give up not wanting any more lessons with you.
Yeah, you have to.
But this guy, get in his ribs immediately.
Yeah.
Why are we travelling at this speed? Well, I'm safe at this speed. Well, let's just pull over. And straight away, get on it. No, we can't have this. And it will be that, because there's not much time. Whereas with a learner driver, you'd take an hour, maybe longer, over this lesson. You've got 20 minutes. By the time you've had the little intro at the first, and he's got the time to, the debrief at the end, and so you haven't got a lot of time.
Yep. Okay.
The girl I was teaching, no names or Padre, the side of those C4s or whatever, she said her dad had told her they were solar panels. And she wouldn't have it that they weren't. They're not. They are. My dad says they are.
Solar panels.
Solar panels. Sorry, anyway, so,
Okay.
back and roll.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Do you have any questions?
Yeah. It does make sense. So
Yep.
I should have stopped you up there. I wanted to, but I didn't.
I knew you were thinking about it.
Yeah, the cars were there, and then maybe the situation is not.
Just
I haven't.
Just pull over on the left.
Yeah.
Or engage him in a conversation while he's running. Just find a convenient place to pull over on the left. If he then says, there's no way to pull over, you say, okay, well, I want you to talk to you about some stuff. Are you happy to do that on the move? Oh, well, I want to talk to you about your progress. Oh, well, yes or no. If it's no, get round the corner, pull up at the first available opportunity.
Yep.
Right, let's talk about this.
Okay.
And there won't be a long period where he's not making faults. There just won't, because he hasn't got time either.
He's gonna do straight away.
Yeah.
So I need to pick up now. This person is going slow. Stop.
Yep.
Just deal with it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Onwards and upwards. Oh,
Okay.
this time it hasn't started itself.
Okay. Left hand side blind spot.
Yeah. Right at the roundabout.
So we'll turn right from the roundabout, Bob. Third exit, second exit, third exit. Okay, Bob, we're approaching very slowly here.
I just saw those last two cars came around quite quick, didn't they?
They did, but you don't need to be that slow.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Bob, could you pull over to the left for me, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. things, Bob.
Hmm.
We were very slow while we were approaching to the roundabout.
Yeah.
Yep. And secondly, when we approach the roundabout, where should be giving way? Which side we should be giving way? If we need to.
To the right.
To the right. So
Yeah.
so car came from left, and we stopped there and put the handbrake on
I wasn't sure what he was doing.
from the left.
Yeah.
So if you stop for a whole day, if you're waiting from the left hand side, he was waiting for you. He would. That's your priority.
All
So
right.
when he comes in, he stops for you.
All right.
Okay. So what could go wrong? If that's the situation, if you stop for left hand side, that's wrong, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah. So.
Yeah. So what people behind you start overtaking you over there,
All right.
and they're frustrated. But car comes from right. What could happen?
Maybe it might be an accident.
Yeah.
Right.
So that accident because of what?
Well, because we were too slow.
Because you blocked the way
All right.
without any reason, didn't you?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you was coming down from before the roundabout, you was very slow. Why was that?
Well, I'd seen those couple of cars come up there a bit quick, so I thought I'd better be super careful there.
But before you reach there, you have scanned as far as you can.
Right.
You did. Yeah. I seen you looking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the road was clear.
Right.
So if you slow down about 500 yards behind, and how much queue you gonna build up behind you?
Right.
The people will be happy with you.
Right. Oh, I see
They will
what
be
you're saying,
start beeping their horn, and they will be start overtaking you,
yeah. Right.
and that could cause accident.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we need to make sure, without any reason, we don't just slow down.
Right.
We slow down where we need to,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but not slow down where we don't need to, and just make
Right.
normal progress.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you got it then.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So from roundabout, give way from the
On
right
the
hand side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a give way. It's not stop.
Right.
You
Right.
shouldn't be stopping on roundabout without any reason. It's a give way.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So only the car was coming from right hand side, and you cannot. There is not enough time. You cannot turn around to your road, then you stop.
Right.
Otherwise, I want you to continue progress as normal.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we try that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good observation. How far ahead you can see, Bob?
Quite a way.
Quite a way. So what speed limit is here?
It's 30 here.
30. So let's make some progress then.
Oh, just be careful about these.
Yeah, they're quite far. So check your right door mirror and just move out tiny bit. But you can go faster, a bit faster. If you go a bit more faster, bit more faster, bit more faster, more.
Next road on the right.
Yep. Next road. Can we take next road to the right? So how far you can see?
Quite a long way.
Yeah. So make some more progress, Bob.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Go faster. Bit more gas. Bit more. Yeah. We're approaching to the junction now. So just check your right door mirror as well before you turn. So come on, let's move a bit more faster. Let's see what happens.
Faster, yeah. Okay.
Okay, Bob. You can see quite far ahead, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the speed limit here?
It's is it 30 here?
30. So what we're doing?
We're doing 15.
Why is that? Can you make it 20?
Yeah.
Bit more. Around the bend. Then after the bend, if the road is straight.
Next road on the right.
Yeah. So can you make it 30 from here? Can you go up to 30 after this car goes? Oh, okay. Next road to the right. For me, please. Okay. Okay. why we slow down Bob here?
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe. But we will be building traffic behind us if we're in traffic. Okay? I want you to go faster. So end of the road, turn right. Okay. Make sure you check the right door mirror.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay.
Left at the end of this road.
And we turn left at the end of this road, Bob.
And right at the end of this road.
And we will turn right, end of this road next road. Okay. Okay, bit more progress, Bob. Can you go a bit more faster? Okay. So why do we stop here, Bob?
Right.
I want you to go because this is not a stop sign.
Right.
So what's this causing? Because you're not looking early enough.
You said people might get frustrated.
Yeah.
Left at the roundabout.
So we've turned left from the roundabout. Should keep a bit more progress, Bob. A bit quicker. And from here, you just need to slow down and look at your right. Look at your right. It's all clear. Yeah, it's clear. Continue now. Okay, Bob. Can you pull over to the left for me? Bob, we're still going too slow from the roundabout and junction as well.
All right.
Okay, so shall we try to go faster and let's see what happens? Some reason you're still going slower.
Right.
We done the analysis earlier on, as you know, it's called problem.
Okay, come in a roll there. So we've done the analysis. This is an area that can be hugely frustrating because despite your best efforts,
Yeah.
it's just not happening, is it? Why is that? I think there's one point where I did what you wanted me to do.
Yeah.
The way you wanted me to do it. Can you remember where that was?
Yeah, up there. I wanted to go you faster. Yeah.
So all the way up this road you were saying go a bit faster. So I was doing 14 miles an hour, you said go a bit faster. I went to 15. No, a bit faster. Oh, so I went to 16. Bit more gas, 17. So I'm doing what you're telling me, but it's not having the desired effect. You turned the corner and you went, come on, let's get up to 20 here. There's a direct instruction. All right, this is more like it. How does this feel? All right, well, I suppose it's not that fast really, so I've still got plenty of time. That's it. Now, and then you suggested, do you think we can get to 30? As we turned down that road, if I was in rogue mode, I'd have driven that road at 30, which was too fast. But I can't display too slow and too fast, so I'm not allowed.
Okay. No,
But
I thought we were going end of the road, so that's
you made it happen a couple of times. You then come down to the T-junction, turning right. I came out where the cars were. When in the absence of any instruction from you, I dropped back to what I was doing before. Travelling really slow, came down to the junction at the right, very hesitant, turn left, very hesitant, turn right, very hesitant again, turn left. Here, that was ridiculously hesitant. You were finally jumped in and went, come on, it's clear, go. Oh, right. So I went. So once you've done the analysis, you've got to get in and treat me like I'm as dumb as a box of rocks and make sure you make it happen. Then you can pull over and say, how was that? Oh, okay, well, yeah, it was all right, yeah, I got used to that. So you need to be in with more instruction. And it needs to be almost the level of instruction. I'm test standard, allegedly.
yeah.
It almost needs to be the level of instruction that you would give for somebody doing it for the first time.
Yeah, that was in my mind. That you told me in briefing that before the briefing.
Yeah, there'll be test coming up.
Yeah, test coming up. So
it's not happening. You've got to make it happen. And the only way to do that is to resort to full-blown talk-through. Right, there's a roundabout here. We're going to look for an opportunity to go. So we're going to be scanning. Now there's nobody there. Go. Right, that's what. All right. We're coming up to the T-junction here. How much can you see? Well, quite a lot. So we're going to make the decision on whether we're going to go or stop. Back here. Can we go? I'm not sure. Yes, you can. Go. All right. So can you see by doing that we're not... All right. Now the penny drops. Now you can say, do you want to try that on your own? But as long as you're not giving me the support, I'll just go back to what I was doing before. Even though I have agreed with you that doing that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So that's not how
I
it is in the
need
real
to
world.
make it. Yeah, I need to make it happen.
So I could sense your frustration. You think, God, what? Why? What? And these are the areas where people say, well, the examiner wasn't playing fair. I'm just doing what examiners do. You've spotted it, you've analysed it, you've done a good job of that. It's not remedial. Okay. It's not happening. You're not making me do it.
Let's work on remedial.
Right, you up?
Remedial law. Yeah. Okay, Bob. What's the situation in front of you? Can you explain to me?
There's a bend.
Yeah. So can you see? How far can you see?
Well, not very far.
You can see up to there now.
All right.
You can go up to. Could you go up to 25 miles an hour from here? Go faster.
Wow,
25. Yeah. Do it then.
All right.
Go 25 miles an hour. Bit more. Yeah. Bit faster. How is that? How are you feeling?
It feels a bit quick.
Feels quick, but it's better. You're not holding anybody back there.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So how far can you see?
Quite a long way.
Yeah, 30 miles an hour. Go up to 30. That's the speed limit, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Just tiny bit come off because we are in bend.
All right.
And back again, 30 miles an hour. See?
All right.
It's much easier. If you are holding back down there, imagine how much traffic we can hold back.
Right.
If you go slow, if your way of going very slowly.
Right.
Okay? So after this bend, you can see from here you can go bit more speed, and then ease up before the bend. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see quite long way, isn't it? Yeah. Speed limit is changing up to 40 from here. Can you see the sign? After the sign, we can go faster even. Okay. So could you go 35 from here?
I could.
Yeah, just do it then. Put it 35, and now up to 40. You can see quite far, can't we? Yeah. 40 miles an hour. We're not going 40, are we?
Not worth 35.
Yeah, put it 40. Put it up to 40. Yeah. See? How do you feel?
All right.
Yeah. So now it's 30. Just come down.
Yeah. Next road on the left.
And next road, we will from traffic lights we'll turn left. Okay. So I want you.
Edinburgh. How was that? Tell me about that.
I think that was a bit better.
Yeah.
But not 100%.
You've got to bully me into it.
Yeah.
If I'm not responding, make me respond.
Yeah.
Could you go 30 here? Yeah, I could.
But you're not going.
Do it.
Do it.
And I know this is not part of your natural game.
Yeah.
But you've got to make it happen. And again, because there's not much time, I was hoping the Mini behind us was very patient.
Yeah.
We've got the top side on. I was expecting them coming charging past, like this guy.
Yeah. Should have used that Mini.
But they behaved themselves.
They behaved, yeah. They didn't come too close, so they would have.
But here, I mean, I'll still stay on the road. I'm going to stick at a slightly slower speed. Watch what this BMW does here. So you can use this. Look how close this guy is here. Do you think he's thinking of overtaking you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
He's going to overtake.
I think he probably is, because he's going to lose patience in a minute. Well, there you go. He's not going to. That would be nice to him and speed up. So it's a case of making it happen. Yeah. Then you've got the opportunity to pull over and say, okay, how was that? Oh, well, I see what you mean now. All right. So and you can get things. It's all in control and planning. It's all the same thing. Putting together a series of events that gets you to where you need to be.
Yeah. So it needs to be a bit more
assertive.
Firm, a bit more firm with the. Instead of could you just do it?
Yeah.
Just do
it. Come on, 30 now. Come on, more gas. Up to 30. Come on, up to 30. Up to 30. Up to 30. Come on, get the gas on. More. Come on, more. Because otherwise he's not going to do it. He's going, it feels a bit fast. No, come on. And then once he's doing it, of course you ask me the question, how's that? junction's alright actually.
Yeah.
Then you can perhaps pull over and have another chat and say, okay, do you want to try that on your own now? Let's see you make that sort of progress.
Okay.
So I'll drop back into it,
Yep.
do some roundabouts and T-junctions here,
Okay.
deal with the hesitancy.
Okay. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, the normal progress in the open road, I'm going to leave that. We're just working on the hesitancy at junctions.
Yeah.
Make me do it.
Okay.
We've done the fault, we've spotted the fault, we've analysed it. You've got me on side. I agree that I need to do it, but I'm still not doing it. I'll take the second turning on the left.
Okay, Bob. We'll take the second turning, this being first, onto the left, please. Okay, Bob. So it's all clear. You can look into new road. Yeah. Okay, well done. So all the road is clear. So I want you to go up to 30 miles an hour now.
Right, okay. Go ahead at the roundabout, second exit.
From the roundabout, go straight, second exit. Yeah. Okay. So roundabout is approaching. We will just plan and see if we need to stop. We will stop, but otherwise we will go. Okay. So if you see on the right hand side, nobody's arriving. Continue. Come on. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Take your turning to the left.
Great stuff. Now you need
Well
to
done.
engage me in a conversation
Okay.
either at the side of the road or on the move. We'll do it at the side of the road.
Yeah. Okay, Bob. You see, there was a, when we turned into the road,
Yeah.
we were able to do 30 miles an hour.
Right.
How,
Yeah.
how did that feel?
It was alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, when we approached the roundabout, we were looking early.
Yeah.
There was opportunity to go. There was nobody coming.
Yeah.
So we moved and we come along.
I was going to stop there.
But you didn't stop.
No.
And less work, isn't it? Less work for yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't need to stop, handbrake and neutral and go back
Yeah,
into first gear and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So make it easier for you. And
Right.
safer as well.
Okay.
We didn't stop anybody behind shouting us at, oh, come on, why are you stopping here?
Right,
Go.
right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
No, that felt okay.
yeah. Do you want to try your run?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it then, see what happens. Okay? Go there. Okay, so could you tell me what speed can you do here?
Well, maybe 30 actually. It's
Yeah?
quite wide, isn't it?
It is. So just do it then. Okay.
Go right at the roundabout.
So we'll turn right from the roundabout.
It's the
Third exit.
yes, the fourth.
Fourth exit.
No, sorry, third. You're right.
Third exit to the right. Okay. So what are you going to do on when you're approaching to the roundabout? Look
I'm
well.
gonna have a look early and see if I can find
Look well ahead. Yeah.
see if I can find a way of getting out without stopping.
Okay. So you're approaching now. You start looking in there.
Yeah.
It's all clear, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So continue. Okay. So how good was that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Less work, wasn't it?
It was.
And one van behind, he didn't stop because
No.
of you.
No.
Yeah. So you made good progress. Well done there. Okay.
So again, dropping on a roll. The fact that I've done that tells you you've done your job.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're struggling to get me down, I'll go a bit further down. If you're struggling to get me to do it, it means you haven't done your job.
I haven't done my job properly. So I need to.
There's a part of the jigsaw missing, and it's invariably you. It's always you.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah. Okay. So when this is done, he's gonna throw in another fault
Probably.
from here onwards because
More
there is
than
a time.
Yeah. And it may well be that something you've already fixed comes back up.
Yeah.
Because if you look on this one, on this particular one, there's not a lot of options for him. He's either got to be too slow or too fast. He's got to be too wide or too close,
He's gonna.
or he's going to be hesitant.
First,
So you fix the hesitancy. So I'm probably going to drop a position fault in.
Yeah.
If you fix that one, then I'll probably start being hesitant again.
Okay.
And again, it's just deal with what you've got, and you've got to look at it. You've got to think about getting it to happen in a short time frame. Now, That's not your natural game. Come on, go. That's not part of your natural game. But that's okay. So you're probably going to get marked down in instructor characteristics. But we're not bothered about that because they're not the important ones. The important ones are at the top of the form. Spot it, analyse it, fix it.
Yeah. Okay.
So work in a more condensed way and just really bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
Get it to happen the way you want.
Okay.
Does that all make sense?
Yep.
Good stuff there. Well done.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's we took you out of your comfort zone. We're taking you out of your natural way of working because you're much more gentle than that.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good.
Okay.
The normal rules of engagement are off when it comes to Part 3 exam. I'm not suggesting that we reach across and slap them around, but we need to make things happen. You've got such a short time to showcase your stuff. You've got to make sure that you get the stuff that's really important to them, the core comps. You've got to make sure we get that right.
Okay.
And if it isn't working, stop the car.
Yeah.
Get on a pull-off and just have a think to yourself, what do I need to do here? Okay, so tell me about this, tell me about that. Tell me what you think hesitancy means. Tell me what you think normal position is. Well, it's a reasonable distance from the curb. Do you think we're a reasonable distance from the curb? Yeah, when you're not. We're too wide, we're too close. What's the dangers of being too close? So you might go, well, I don't know. Well, look, what about all the rubbish gets collected beside the road? You might end up with punctures here. All right. And who pays for punctures? Oh, me. So, but whatever it happens to be, just get straight in and get it sorted.
Okay.
What would you like to do now?
Shall we do still hesitancy and do the positioning?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get that quicker. Okay.
Go ahead at the crossroads.
So we will go ahead from the road, from a crossroad, please. Up.
Suicidal blackbird. We're going to take the next road on the right.
Yep, we will take next road on to the right, Bob. Okay, Bob, we are too far to the right.
Forward.
If you pull over to the left for me. Okay, Bob, we were quite wide there.
All right.
Far away from the curb, other side of the road.
Right.
Yeah. Did you realize that?
No.
No, we were.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what was the reason behind it? Why you was too far to the right?
I don't know. It's just sort of sat in the normal position, really. So I can get a good view and stuff.
Good viewing and stuff, and you've been too far other side.
I want to make sure that the car doors open and aren't going to cause me an issue.
So your oncoming way, you were in oncoming car's side, other part of the road.
Well, it wasn't anybody coming though.
Yeah. What if there was somebody coming? What if there was van turning from that side, or bus turning from left into main road?
Right.
What could have happened?
Well, I suppose they might end up over where I am.
Hitting you.
Right.
They could have been hitting you.
Right.
Bus comes from that side. It's going to take your half of wing off.
Oh, right.
Half of your car off from you.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not right thing to be on right hand side too far.
Right.
Do you, how do you judge your position? Have you got any?
I just sort of judge it.
Just judge it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will give you a reference point this time.
Oh, okay.
I want you to align that. You can just see in the middle there is a. What you call this? There is this
a little bump thing.
the little bump thing. I want you to align that one with your curve.
All right.
While you are progressing normal driving.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that will be your right position.
Oh, okay.
And same time, while you're traveling forward, you can see your left and right, just glance and see how much gap each side you got. Should be similar gap.
Right.
If your road is narrow, we will just keep the same gap.
All right.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
what we want to do.
Right.
Okay. Shall we try that?
Yeah.
Okay. So so for here, for the gap from the car, you can keep the same distance.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
if you line that
Oh.
just there.
All right. So just line that up like the edge of the car as well.
Yeah, edge of the tires as well.
All right.
So that will be a meter gap or a door's width gap.
Oh,
That
okay.
that's will make your life easier. So can you do that for me? Align that.
Yeah.
Just pull out.
All right. We'll go ahead at the roundabout, second exit.
So we will go straight ahead from the roundabout. Take the second exit for me, please. Very good approach. Well done. Okay. So if you align the reference point for me
Yeah.
with the curve and with the tires now, and just continue with that. How does that feel?
All right.
Yeah? Back to normal. Okay. So I don't want you to stare on it.
Right.
I want you to just take a reference point and then just glance on it now and then.
Oh,
If
okay,
you if you feel like you can't judge your position,
Yeah.
just glance on it and keep your position
yeah. All right. Yeah.
to that your reference point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get me to pull over.
And can you pull over to the left?
So talk me through the process. Fault identification. How would you mark yourself on that?
Well, I think I realized in first attempt
Yep. Straight away.
straight away,
Straight on it.
and I stopped you straight away.
And then
And-
analysis. How was that?
Given you some analysis that if somebody comes from front or bus comes from front,
Yeah.
it's going to take your wing off.
You've painted a picture that gets the message home, and I agreed with you. All right. You could have also said, the body language of the car. People might think you're about to turn
Yes,
right.
signal.
So that is another signal that we can give. But it doesn't matter. You made the
We
point.
I was going to throw that in, but we were turning right anyway. So
It's
that's,
fine. You give me it in a way that I went, all right. Oh, okay.
yeah,
So I've accepted that.
yeah,
You've then made it happen. So your remedial action is in place because you've made me do it. You've given me a reference point. So we've spotted the fault, we've talked about why it's a problem, and we've talked about how are we going to fix it. Your remedial action is then making sure that you fix it, so you've done it to begin with, and then there's just one final piece, which is get me to do it on my own.
yep.
So once you've got it to happen the way you have, you pull over and say, how was that? All right, that's a lot easier. Okay, do you want to try that on your own now? Oh yeah. And if he does it on his own, that's the job done.
Okay,
Tick. That's all those boxes marked beyond a 3.
yeah,
So that means then that you've passed. If you do it real slick, then that might be a 5 or a 6. But all we're interested in is making sure that we're not getting a 3.
yeah, we get it.
So you've got the processes in place, and it is a very short order thing. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, this is I need to realize that this is not time.
No, it's not like it is with learner drivers where
Because-
you've got the time.
and I need to be focusing on he's going to make the fault there and then.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any time to.
He's not got to go a long way before. I mean, he
He's
might do, because it depends on what it is he's looking to make the fault with. There might not be an opportunity to begin with,
Yeah.
but he will actively be looking for ways to make that fault straight
So
away.
he's going to be making an obvious fault, which I need to be
Yeah.
straight away on it.
The faults are not subtle at all. If he's going to be wide, he will be as wide as I was there.
Yeah.
If he's going to be slow, he will be ridiculously slow like I was there.
Mhm.
By the same token, if he's going to be quick, he'll be very quick. He won't be unsafe, but he'll be ripping through places. So there's no subtlety about it. It'll be obvious. Get straight in, get it fixed. You can work at this sort of level with learners, but it would have to be a learner that understood what the process was. Otherwise, they'll end up crying, boys or girls, because it's just like it's relentless. Bang, bang. And learners don't respond well to it. They're
No, you
like, oh
can't-
my
you
God,
can't-
you're picking on me all the time. Leave me alone.
You can't do that. You can't.
No.
It's not possible.
Now,
Because once you tell them, they will do it, and they will forget you keep telling them,
yeah,
and then they will get it eventually.
Yeah.
But it's not straight away. In one lesson, it's ongoing process, isn't it?
Yeah.
You work on one lesson, something else, but you throw in other bits in there as well. Hesitancy, you do it. You
Yeah.
safe gap, you do it. And you do
Bang,
it.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Um,
each lesson.
It's almost machine gun pace.
Okay.
Now, do you have a practice partner?
I do.
You can really get tightened up on each other with this.
Yeah.
So just make the fault, have a reason why you've made the fault,
Yeah.
and the person has to spot it, analyse it effectively, ideally finding out why it's happening,
Yeah.
put a plan of action into place about how we're going to stop it happening, and then action that plan. Make sure you make that plan work, because he will not do it.
Okay.
And then once you've got it to work that way, get him to pull over, get him to do it on his own. And if you've done the job right, if you're in role, if the person has done it right, you must get it right.
Yeah.
You can't be sat here thinking, well, that was good stuff, and then not get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the confusion comes between the analysis and the remedial. You can do a fantastic job on either of those and fail on the other.
You miss one and then.
So it's about, and when you've done the analysis, he's agreed with it. Oh yeah, so it'd be silly to do it that way. Then he just doesn't do it. You think that doesn't make sense. But once you understand what the exam's about, then that does start to make a little bit more sense, I think.
Okay.
Does that help? Does that
Yeah. That's really good.
Ticking the boxes in the
yes,
head.
Yes, it's coming up in my mind, and then it will stay there hopefully.
Yeah,
And,
you're a fast learner.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that in relation to the first time?
Oh, it's a lot better.
Good.
It's a lot better. Yeah. Shall we do same thing but with the speed?
Okay.
Okay. And then I know what I'm
Sure,
looking for.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, Bob. What's the situation in front?
Some park cars.
Okay, so our speed is a bit too fast.
How do you mean?
What's the speed limit here?
Oh, it's 30 here.
And when cars are parked both sides?
Oh, I'd travel slow here.
So you was going very violent down there behind there. It's a residential area, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the road was open there though.
Yeah, but if a child comes out from there, will you be able to stop from?
Oh yeah.
You will. Okay, could you pull over to the left for me? Okay. Just now, when you was braking, quite hard to stop, isn't it?
Was it?
Yes, you was.
All right.
And I felt you were braking.
All right.
Yeah. So the car needs to be smoothly stopped
Right.
without having too much effort, too much braking.
Right.
Okay. So, what could go wrong if you are too fast in residential area?
Well, if you're too fast, I suppose you could end up in an accident.
Yeah. You could end up in an accident. Okay, that's in you know that, and you were still driving too fast.
Was it?
Yes, you were.
Oh, well, it felt okay to me.
No, it wasn't. You was not taking any observation properly. But what if the same speed you do, and a child comes out from between those two cars?
Oh, well, I slowed down where the cars were.
No, you slow down, but what if there was like you see there is a child, and if he comes, and there are no cars, and he
Right.
comes out from the driveway, straight
Right.
through. What would you do?
So a great point to make here is, can you see that kid now?
Yeah.
Oh no. Right, so he's only just there, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, great to use him, but just can you see him now? Or another one you can say is, how tall is your average 3-year-old? Well, I don't know. Well, they're about 3 foot on there.
Yeah.
How tall are these cars? And again, look here. Can you see that kid now? No. Look how close he is to you.
Yeah.
Oh. So you can use those things.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're travelling at the speed you were travelling at before, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh, I suppose it is. So up to now, I've just gone, yeah, it's all right. What could happen if you were travelling too fast? Next line of questioning, we could have an accident. Well, there you go. Well, I didn't think I was travelling too fast. So you can see how we can just bounce it back to you. I think the speed that I'm travelling is fine.
I was looking for a reference to make what can I say when the cars are there, and I was trying to somebody come out from.
I think sometimes it's enough just to go, that speed wasn't slow enough. You couldn't react in time. If, say, for example, this happened, what would happen there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I thought I'd take. Well, you didn't. Oh, okay. So I've still agreed, begrudgingly. Or you may be able to say, well, what about this? If the kid comes by, can you see him now? No. Look how close he is. If you're travelling at 30 miles an hour, how long does it take you to stop? Remember from your theory? Well, it's 75 feet. Show me where 23 metres or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Show me where 23 metres is on the road. Oh, it's about where that telegraph pole is. And where's the kid? Oh, he's there. So you wouldn't stop in time, would you? Oh. There's nowhere to go now, is there? No, you have rammed your point home forcibly, but in a gentle way. Because you can say, I mean, he's probably not going to be as argumentative as that. But I've just decided I'm going to dig my heels in and make you work for it.
No, that's fine. That's really good.
So you're not winning the argument, so to say. You've got to find a way of winning it. Using the kid was great. Can you see him now? Oh no. How close is he? He's fairly close. How long does it take you to stop at 30 miles an hour? How long does it take you to stop at 20 miles an hour? Well, it's 40 feet. Well, how far away is that? Well, it's the front of that grey car. And where's the kid? He's just in front of that. So, if you're at 20, you'll probably be able to stop. If you're at 30, you won't. So what's the sensible speed to travel here? 20, I suppose. Or even less. Right. I see what you mean. Now you've won that's the analysis done properly now. So you've spotted it, but your analysis there is working. You give me some great stuff, but I'm just not having it.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. And you do meet some youngsters like that.
Yeah.
It's all right, because they're used to travelling in their mates' cars.
Yeah.
At 50 miles an hour down here. So 30 miles an hour feels really slow when you're used to travelling at these roads at 50.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just getting the point across. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Because I'm looking at extreme cases. I'm digging my heels in just to say, well, okay, if that happens, what are we going to do about that then?
That's really good. No, I need that anyway. Okay. So, yep, bit more, and now I'm gonna telling you to make the speed slow.
Okay. So you've got your point across. We've done the analysis. I've done. All right.
Yeah.
So, what's in my head now in roll? Do you think, as the examiner? What am I going to do?
You're gonna do the speed again, and
I'm going to try my best to ignore what we've just talked about.
Yeah. So you're gonna do the same speed again, but I need to make you slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to make
You found a piece of 4x2.
Yeah.
Bang. I found a short piece of wood with a nail through the end. And again, the examiner's not doing it to be belligerent. He's doing it to see if your remedial action is sound.
Okay.
Because that's what the sea is being needed for safety.
Okay. Okay, Bob, we're approaching the junction.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody comes out from there, keep it slow. We are onto the bend, aren't we? If the child was there, what would happen? Just keep it slow. A bit more slow. That's more like it. That's the speed we should be traveling. Can't see over the hill, can we?
Oh no.
So what's the speed we need to do? About 15 miles an hour, 10 miles, 15 miles an hour. Yeah. Now we can see. Can go up to 20, but the cars are parked in front of us.
Oh yeah.
We need to give good gap from the cars, isn't it?
Right.
So I want you to go about 15 miles an hour.
Right.
End of the road, turn left for me, please.
Scrub that, we'll go right.
Okay, we turn the right, Bob. Okay. So look into the new road.
Yeah.
What's the situation like?
There's some parked cars.
Park car, and it's bendy as well.
Yeah.
So what speed do we need here? About 15 to 20.
Right.
Yeah, keep 15 miles an hour because van is parked there, car is parked there.
Right.
See? So car is under your control now. If there's somebody or any child comes out from there, you're able to stop easily.
Right.
Can you? So end of the road, turn left.
Left, yeah.
Okay. You see, the car is coming from front. If he was going 30, 40 miles an hour, would you be able to stop for him, or would you be able to? Would have been an accident, isn't it?
Maybe not. Yeah.
So keep it nice and slow. Just read the situation. What the situation is. So just adjust the speed to the situation. That's all you got to do. The car is there. You see. Now you was able to brake smoothly and slow down smoothly.
Right.
Yeah. You don't need to rush for braking.
Right.
Okay. So because you need to scan other side of the roads as well. If you're going slowly and not paying attention on front, keep it slow. Yeah, that's more like it. That's the situation, and that's the speed.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's very good. So can you see the cars parked both sides of the road?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what speed do you think we can go through from there?
Maybe a bit slower.
About 5 to 10, isn't it? I think 5 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So if you was approaching 30 miles an hour, and somebody comes out from here, what would you do? You wouldn't be able to stop. You would be hitting those cars, panicking.
Right.
Yeah. So see situation in front, about 15 to 20 miles an hour.
All right.
That's what we got to do. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So if anybody comes out from those cars, between those cars, we are able to stop.
Right.
Okay.
Get me to pull up on the left.
Can you pull over to the left, Bob, for me?
So, if you're me in roll there, tell me how that worked. What was I trying to do?
You was trying to run away.
And I didn't. Why is that?
Because I was talking to the situation. I'm telling you.
You didn't let me. You were on me straight away, all the time. You controlled it, just the way that you would with somebody who was doing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But this is where the safety aspect comes into it. They want to see that your instruction is safe. So they want to make sure that you're keeping us safe, everybody else safe. Then, of course, you can transfer the responsibility across. Once you've got it to happen like that, how was that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you've not allowed me to get up to that speed, you can then review. How was that? Oh, did you have plenty of time to do what you needed to do? Yeah, so it's safer doing it that way, isn't it? Oh, right. They might come back at you with something like, yeah, but if you travel at that speed, you never get anywhere. Say, well, actually, travelling at that speed, you never have to stop. The way you were driving, you're stopping and starting all the time. This will probably make you make more progress, won't it? So, because you're on it, bang, straight away, you're working at a really high rate, straight off, bang, 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 not giving me any respite, getting it to happen. And because I'm not a real learner driver, I can cope with it. But a real learner driver would be like,
This will be too much for
just
him.
relentless.
Just calm down. And
they would see it as you're shouting at them. Well, he picks on me all the time, my instructor. He never shuts up. Bang, bang, bang. And it's not good for them.
No.
But this guy can cope with it. And in fact, he would probably prefer it because he wants to see that you're making it happen in a safe way.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Happy
does.
with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, yeah.
What would you like to do now?
Thank you. What shall we do? Approaching. We
Can
should
do.
Approaching, and then we should do some emerging afterwards.
Well, I'll take us to an area down the road. It's only a couple of minutes
Okay.
where we can do that.
No problem. Time goes fast, isn't it?
It does. It does.
So I need to be firm, quicker.
It's just operate at that higher level all the time.
Yeah.
You've got to almost psych yourself up for it before you go.
Yeah. I'm used to with the learner.
It's very gentle.
Gentle and just
easy pace, everything relaxed, and your learners will love you for it.
Yeah, because you give them bit by bit.
Yeah.
When they get one thing right, then you tell them second thing. This need to be right as well. This need to be right as well.
Yeah.
So that's where how it works. If I tell him 10 things we are working at, it will be difficult for them.
It's just such a. He's such an oxymoron.
Yeah.
As an examiner, he'll be the brightest and the dumbest learner you've ever met, all in one parcel.
Yeah.
He'll be the brightest, he can take all this stuff, but he'll be the dumbest and he just can't work out how to do it for himself. He needs that full-blown talk through.
So I need to paint a picture in my mind that he's from just nobody, he knows nothing, and he knows everything as well. So in that frame, I need to give him everything.
Yeah.
So he's representing nearly 50 people at a time.
Well, the biggest thing that he's looking for is that your instruction and the techniques that you're applying and the plan that you put in place is safe.
Yeah.
That's the biggest concern. And this is why they feel that the full talk through thing is important. So talk through skills are an important aspect of it too. Get approaching, it's probably going to be this area. In this area, this is where you'd end up.
It's all unmarked roads, aren't they?
Yeah. But through the week, it's very quiet here. There's very few parked cars. Well, there's less than there are here.
Is it turning left and right, both here?
Yes. So he'll say to you something along the lines of, my last instructor was due to teach me approaching junctions to turn right and left.
Okay.
He's unable to make it today, so the office have organised for you to do it.
Okay.
Find a convenient place to pull over. Okay, we'll stop at the top road, I think. This isn't going to prove very fruitful. A loop round here.
Yeah. Okay. So hello, Bob.
Hiya.
You right?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are about to learn approaching junctions.
All right.
Is that what was the plan for?
Yep, that's what we said. Approaching junctions to turn right and left. Yep.
Yeah. So first we talk about. Let's give you some briefing first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fine.
So first we talk about the turning right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll be you used previously. What have you done so far?
We do like the controls and move it off and stop it.
Moving and stopping. And when you were stopping, which routine you was using?
Mirror signal maneuver.
Yeah. Okay. We will be extending that.
All right.
We will be using mirror signal maneuver, but maneuver a bit. We will be extending that one. Position, speed, look.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's same routine, but we will be extending it because we will be. So first of all, crossroads. Oh, sorry, not crossroad. Approaching left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea what are these roads? Okay, you are in major road
All right.
and side roads. There are major and
All
side
right.
roads. Two
Oh,
types
okay.
of roads.
Right.
Okay, so approaching is you will be approaching from main road and turning into the side road
Mm-hmm.
to the right. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so the routine we will use is MSPSL routine.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all,
Okay.
I lost there some reason.
Okay. What was going through your mind as you were doing that? What were you thinking about?
I was not prepared for brief yet.
Okay. Just talk me through how you would do it.
So, how I will first of all I will see how can I recognize there is I'm approaching to a junction on site.
All right.
So that will be gap in houses.
All right.
Yep. And then if I need to turn left or turn right, I just will be making the plan here.
Mm-hmm.
Mirror signal, position, speed, and then look.
Okay.
Okay, then I will be thinking about oncoming traffic, pedestrians, parked cars, dealing with that situation.
Mm-hmm. So if you can find a way of just logically going through that,
Mhm.
so using this way, you just say, okay, so if we're here and we're going to come up here and turn right. First thing we're going to do is check our mirrors. Do you know why we're doing that? No. To make sure it's safe to do what we're about to do. We're then going to signal our intentions to other road users. Do you know why we're doing that? No. He's probably going to say no, but he might go, oh, is it to let people know what you're doing? So we're going to let people know what we're about to do. Once we've got the signal on, we make sure it's safe when we move into position. Now, to make sure it's safe, we've got to check this mirror and this mirror before we move across. And the position is just inside this white line. We now need to adjust our speed to a speed where we can get round that corner safely, and that means not cutting it and not swan necking, so we've got to catch it just at the right time. So the point of turn is when the front of the car is level with that line. So we're going to approach here, ready to stop at that point, but looking for an opportunity to go. Now that depends on oncoming traffic and what's in this junction. So we adjust our speed. When we're adjusting the speed, we select the gear. Normally second here. Clutch comes back up, we're running in, we have our final look into the road, and for oncoming traffic, if we can proceed, we just carry on round. If we can't, we stop just there and wait for a gap in the traffic.
Yep.
When we're turning, we never start a turn that we can't complete. So we're looking for things in our way, like parked cars. Pedestrians have priority if they're already on the road, and we're also looking for cyclists. So we need to be careful here because we're in conflict with other road users.
Mhm.
To do it to the left, well, it's the same sort of thing, except that we don't change our position. We just keep our normal driving position coming round. But again, we're watching out for the same sort of stuff. So dead short, bang, 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 done. That's all he wants.
Yep.
He doesn't want a great, massive amount of detail. I don't know how long that took me, a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So you've got the time to put a little bit more detail on, but just keep it that simple. Now, for a learner driver, a real one, you're probably skimming over a bit quick there. They'll be like, oh, hang on, what? But for this guy, it's fine. You've got a plan. You're not going to execute it. So you could add all sorts of stuff in. Well, obviously, you've got all the other bits and pieces there.
Okay.
You know, about timing of signals, that kind of stuff. So we're checking our mirrors to make sure it's safe to do what we're about to do. We're going to give other road users a signal or let them know what we're doing early enough to be seen, not so early that it confuses. We're then going to get into position. Before we get into position, we've got to make sure it's safe to move. So we check mirror. There we go. Adjust our speed, select the appropriate gear. Probably second. Sometimes it has to be first, depends. And then we're looking for a gap in the traffic coming ahead and an opportunity to turn in. Never start a turn you can't complete. And give way to cyclists and pedestrians as they're around there. Turning left, it's the same thing except we're just following the normal road position around. And that's probably enough.
Okay. Shall I reset
Fire
the
away.
scene? Okay.
Fire away.
Hello, Bob.
Hiya.
You right?
Not bad.
Okay. Today we are about to learn approaching junctions.
All right, okay.
Okay. First of all, we learn about turning to the right.
Okay.
Okay. So how would you recognize there is a junction coming up?
Don't know.
Okay. There must be a sign there.
All right.
Okay. So there will be a gap between houses, and showing you you will be able to see it. So for turning right, what we do is we'll use the same routine. We'll check the mirrors. You know why we check the mirrors?
Is that to make sure it's safe?
When you stop, you need to make sure what's going on behind and how fast they're coming, because we will be changing the speed as well. Then we put a signal on. Then we let the other people know that what we are about to do. We will be turning right. Let everybody else know.
Okay.
Okay, that will be in good time, like 8 car length behind.
Okay.
Before we approach the junction. Okay, then we have to adjust our position. That's one kind of signal as well.
All right.
Okay, so we will be closer to, just left of the center line. Okay, so that way the people behind know where we're going.
Right.
Okay, so how we judge that, we will have a reference point for that one.
All
Give
right.
you reference point later on. Okay, while we're there. Okay, so then from here we have plenty of time. We will adjust our speed and apply, select the appropriate gear to turn around, because we will be approaching to junction here. In mind that because it's a priority road, there is no traffic coming from the right, we will be turning, and if there is traffic coming, we might have to stop.
All right.
Yeah, we will be coming in mind that stop if we need to, otherwise continue.
All right.
Okay, so that's how we will be dealing with it. So we will be coming we'll adjusting the speed, which will be 10 miles an hour or even less, and this is the time we will adjust the speed and put this, select the second gear.
All right.
Three car lengths before the junction.
All
4 car lengths. Okay, so we will be, when we reach up to here, we will be looking into the road where we're turning in, and see if it's safe to turn, and we can complete the turn.
Oh, okay.
There's a car park there, and we plan according to the situation. Okay, so only if there are queue of traffic there, cars are here, can't complete the turn, can we?
Right.
Yeah, so we wouldn't start the turning unless this way is clear here.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so we need to look into that, make sure it's all clear. Then we turn around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when we turn around, we need to check the mirrors to see what's going on behind us, what's coming up behind us.
Okay.
Okay, that's for turning left. Turning right. And for turning left is the same thing, but our normal path, we're not changing the position only. Yeah, we're approaching, doing mirror signal, position, speed, look. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for here, we'll be just turning. We'll be looking into the new road. We don't have to wait for traffic coming from that side, because that traffic is going straight. Or we have the way first. We have priority. They will be waiting for us. If they are turning right, they will be they will wait for us, and we will continue as normal. Okay. And when we are in new road, we'll check the mirror and then continue. But what do you think speed here?
Not sure.
About 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
And we follow the curve around, keeping the same distance from the curve. We're not changing the position.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any question on that?
No, I think so.
Shall we have a go?
Yeah, can do.
Okay.
So that's taken you probably about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's done.
Yeah,
You've got a plan. So,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter how good or bad your brief is. It isn't going to change what's just about to happen.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Okay.
So what's your plan from this point forward then?
Shall we do right or left? What we got left?
We'll go left here,
Left, yeah.
just because of the lay of the land.
Okay. I need to. I think. Give you 4 seconds before 3-4 seconds before what I tell you, so you can have time to think and just act on it.
And this again is a skill.
Yeah.
But the guy will respond if you give him the right instruction.
Yeah.
He'll do it right, but he will only do what you tell him to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the hardest things to learn in role play is to drive to order,
Mm-hmm.
because you'll naturally want to get it right. Okay.
Okay. So, Bob, just before we set up, I just want to clear, because I will tell you mirror. So you check the mirror. Which mirror you going to check? For the left, you're going to check interior mirror, left door mirror.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing turning left exercise first.
Yeah.
And when I say mirror, you look into these two. When I say signal, that time you signal
Left.
to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I say position, we wouldn't for turning left. We will be keeping the same position. And on the curve, we might just. I will explain you, but on the curve, when you keep the same position, we make sure we don't turn into the cut the corner and go into the oncoming traffic way.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So speed, we need to keep the speed really slow. I will tell you what speed to go.
Okay.
Okay. And then we select the gear and then look and then turn into the new road. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, do your palm routine. Okay. Okay.
Don't need a signal.
Okay. So I'd like to have, so next road we will turning to the left. Check your mirrors. Okay. Signal left. Position. Keep the car slow. A bit more slow. Okay. And look into the new road and just turn for me. Keep it towards left. Okay. Okay. We just needed to keep a bit more left. Because our speed was a bit too high, I think.
Was it? Oh, right.
Okay, we need to. On next turning, we need to go a bit more slower.
Oh, okay.
Okay, about 5 miles an hour this time.
To the second turning on the left.
Okay, Bob. We will take second turning onto the left. Okay. So check your mirrors. Signal left. Position is okay. Slow down a bit more. Cover your brake. Yeah, slow down. That's the right speed. And back onto gas. Okay, Bob. When we slow down, I think we were pressing the brake a bit too much. When you slow down, then back to your
left at the end of the road.
So end of the road, we will turn left. Okay, I want you to check your mirrors. Signal left. Yeah, position. Just van is there. Slow down a bit more. Look at your right. It's all okay. Just clutch in and stop. In first gear. Okay. Look right. It's all clear. Yeah, your signal is off. If you apply the signal on for me again, and just ease. That's car there. Okay, it's all okay from the right. So
next road on the left.
And we'll take next road onto the left and pull over somewhere onto the left for me, Bob. Bob. Okay, our position was completely incorrect.
Right.
There. Okay.
Why was that? Error roll. Why was that?
I didn't tell you.
Correct.
Okay.
We'll stop here because there's no bus on this Sunday.
Thank you. T junction. Will he do that?
You'll need to talk them through it.
I need to talk T-junction as
So
well.
if you have a look at my body language, I was like,
Yeah.
just know what to do. Just take control and talk them through it.
Okay.
Make them stop. So we'll come to a stop at the end of here.
Yeah,
All
that's,
right, okay.
that's made me confused coming T-junction. And
It's like, oh, and then you've got to work it out how to just, okay, this is a
yeah,
T
you
junction.
told me
We've
you
not
haven't
this
done
before.
anything. Yeah.
We'll just stop at the end of here. Just roll up, just stop, clutch down into first. There you go. And it's, you might want to think about getting me to slow down a bit more.
Yeah.
Perhaps even going into first gear if necessary, but into second gear, clutch up. Now we're rolling in next necessary because the car will go almost to 1 mile an hour in second gear. This 1 mile anyway. So you can, I don't know, you just experiment with yours. So it's just a case of just, it's working, but we're right on the cusp of it not. So get a little bit earlier.
Okay. One more thing. Do
yeah.
I need to talk through cover your brake and cover?
I would do. Right for over the brake.
Okay. Because
then I can't put any gas on.
yeah. Okay.
But I mean that's okay. How did that feel?
That felt okay, but
okay.
I was late, and I knew I was late.
Bit earlier.
Bit
You're
earlier.
better at too early than too late.
Yeah.
So if I slow down, I take the second gear too early. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You can say,
that
okay,
makes
we're
me
gonna
even
maybe-
slow down. So
That's right. And
Yeah.
it means you've then got plenty of time.
yeah. And for the position, how would I make?
Follow the line of the curve around is a
Follow the
great,
Yeah.
great phrase to use.
Okay.
Because I haven't really, I've got it somewhere near, but not quite. You just follow the line of the curve around. Oh, okay. And it should work. Do you have another try?
Yeah. Okay.
Third turning on the left. This is the first.
Just forward a bit. Okay, Bob. We will be taking second turning onto the left.
Alright.
That's being first.
Okay.
Okay. So check your mirrors. Left door mirrors. Signal left. Yeah, position is okay. Slow down a bit. Cover your brake. Slow down a bit more. Yeah. And second gear. Okay. And just follow the curve around. We're just a bit too late. Okay.
Next left.
And we will turn in next left. Check your mirror. Signal left. Position left. We are in second gear. Cover your brake. Slow down a bit more. Well done. Okay, follow the curve around for me. Okay, a bit more. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we're taking
Third left.
third turning to the left. Yep. Check your mirrors here. Signal left. Position is okay. I want you to cover your brake. Slow down a bit more. Yeah. And follow the curve around for me. Bit more steering. And straighten up. Okay. How was that?
Alright, I think.
Yeah, okay. And continue for me.
Left at the end of the road.
And we will turn left from end of the road. Okay, check your mirror, signal left, slow down a bit, slow down. It's a T-junction, we haven't dealt with it, we will be stopping in the end. So just clutch in and stop for me here, brake, clutch in, all the way, and first gear. Look to your right. Okay, it's all clear? Yep. And left is clear as well, okay? Just we can go now. Stop. There's a car coming from up here. Okay, so we need to keep eye on it. Okay, yeah, let's move off. Okay,
Next left.
Follow the curve around. And next turning to the left. Check your mirror, signal left. Okay, slow down a bit, cover your brake and gently slow down. And we needed to follow the curve around, Bob.
Right, yeah.
Okay, we are a bit too late.
Alright.
Okay, shall we do next turning left? And this time follow the curve around for me.
Third left.
Okay, we'll take the third left, Bob.
So from here, I'll just bring us to a stop. There's not space between the first and the second turning here. So start your directions here. We're going to check our mirrors. We're going to think about our position. We're not going to signal yet till we get past this turning. So you've got some of the work done,
Okay,
and then
before.
you've got less to do when you get there.
Right, okay, Bob. So check your mirrors now. So we'll delay our signal, but keep the speed slow because of this turning. We just signal from here now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just Yeah, slow down a bit. Slow down a bit more. Yeah, that's really good speed. So okay, I want you to follow this curve around to the left. Okay, follow the curve around a bit more, quicker. Okay.
Next left.
And next turning we will be taking left. Check your mirror. Signal left. Position. And keep it slow. Keep it slow. More slow. And now follow the curve around. Follow. Bit more steering. That's better. Yeah, that's what we need to do. If you keep the car slow, you will have plenty of time to steer easily.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Get me to pull over.
And can you pull over to the left for me? And
So how did that feel from your side?
Felt okay, but I think I need to work on it a bit more because.
Well, it's something you can work on with just you in the car.
Yeah.
You can talk yourself through these things, but you've got to discipline yourself to be thinking, don't do anything until you've told yourself to do it. And it'll force your instruction further and further back. Now that was much more controlled that time because you gave yourself more time. You were in quicker. You also made me slow down a lot more, and that creates masses of time. So that's not the ideal speed you would do the junction eventually, but on these first attempts there's nothing wrong with doing it that slow. It gives you time, and time is precious because you haven't got a lot of it.
Yeah.
So that's something that you can work on.
Yeah.
And that applies really to everything. All of the ones where you're going to give a brief and then a talk through.
Yeah.
Get used to talking yourself through it, or again with a practice partner. Get used to go to a very quiet area and get used to not doing anything until the person's told you to do it.
Yeah.
And it'll force your instruction further and further back up the road. Okay, that's some good stuff there.
Yeah. I need to work on this. So
That's okay. I mean,
we'll do that.
They're things that you can do away from training time, because training time costs money, and there's no point in paying money for stuff when it's just repetitive
Polishing.
practice.
Yeah. That's for my plan.
So some good stuff there. It just, again, it's like everything that you're doing. You've got everything. It's all in there. You just need to just hone it in a way that'll work for the exam. If you practice with learners, it's not the same. It's just not the same. If you've got a practice partner, that can work really great. If not, we'll maybe see if we've got somebody who might want a practice partner somewhere near where you live.
Yeah.
I'll get a look on the training net and see if there's anybody who's anywhere near test standard that might be useful to you, because it's useful to practice with other people as well.
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you very much.
So what would you like to do now? All things are possible.
All things are possible.
We can just bash away and do some more stuff. We can introduce some new stuff. You can cut short, go home, do the practice there. I'm absolutely open. The rest of my day is empty.
Okay.
If that means I sit in the garden with my feet up, that's fine. If it means we do some training, that's fine too. Or a mixture of the two.
Okay. Let's do some clearance stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Righty-ho. They always have anticipation. That's always anticipation, and one of the other two. Well, look at the examiner
clearance
guidance.
and advocate.
It's normally meet, cross, and adequate clearance here,
Meet,
because it's easier for them to do, but not always. It's going to look a bit harder now. So, MSM routine is important.
Yeah.
It needs to be related to the subject matter. The MSM should link with those topics and not on the approach to the junctions. So it's MSM in relation to meeting other vehicles, crossing other vehicles, overtaking. Overtaking they can't do. We're travelling at 30 miles an hour. We don't overtake anybody. Allowing adequate clearance for other road users and anticipation. Now, adequate clearance doesn't just mean parked cars. It means push bikes. It means pedestrians stood at the side of the road. If they're right at the edge of the path, you're going to have to give them some room. So it'll be anticipation and two of these, either meet, cross, overtake, adequate clearance, or following behind other vehicles. Anticipation is always in there, always.
Yeah.
And as you can see on the front, I'm on the right form. There'll only be some of these that you've done, but this will give you an idea of the sort of areas where he's going to perhaps give you some issues. So we'll say that Last instructor's unable to make it, blah blah blah, same pattern there. My last instructor said we were going to do meet, adequate clearance, and anticipation. He's unable to make it today. Over to you.
Does it need briefing from there, or
He will do.
I have no idea how to brief on this?
Try asking questions.
Okay.
What do you think we mean by this? Depends on what level he's at and how much help he wants to give you. He will not want the brief extending.
Okay.
This is the one where people get bent out of shape and it takes them 25 minutes to do the brief.
Okay. So I don't know which one to use from here. So there is position.
And again, it's worthwhile when you're going through the briefing stuff. Get the documents that make the most sense to you and that work well for you.
It will be in here somewhere. I will take control.
We paste T10.
Anticipation. Okay. Well, how are you today? Okay.
Fine, yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to look into anticipation, advocate clearance, and
Meeting, he said.
meeting. Yeah, meeting traffic.
Mm.
Okay. Any idea anticipation
No.
so far?
No.
But looking before planning ahead and seeing, scanning the road and what's going on in front of you.
All right.
Anticipation, anticipating that, like it's like developing hazard,
Right.
something like moving across, and you planning ahead what he's about to do.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's anticipation. That is
Right.
okay. So if there was somebody coming onto the footpath, he might want to cross the road in front of you.
All right. Yeah.
So you anticipate on that, or maybe somebody on a zebra crossing standing there might want to cross, and how would you approach that situation?
All right.
that's anticipation.
Yeah, I see. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So adequate clearance means, any idea? Okay, I will explain you. That's other road user, how much space we need to give them so we can pass safely
All right.
without disturbing them,
Oh, okay.
like parked car, motorbike, cyclist, pedestrians.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll learn about that one as well. About the large vehicle, buses, how much space we need to give them as well. Okay, so meeting situation. Any idea what's the meeting?
Was that when it's like cars coming the other way?
Yeah, cars coming other way, but there is only space for one car to go through.
All right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll be in anticipation. We will be looking into that. If the car is coming, what can we anticipate? Is he gonna? Is there enough space? So, is he gonna go first? We're gonna go first. If obstruction is overside, who got the priority?
All right.
If this car park here, cars come from other side, and only if you imagine there is only one car space there.
Right.
So, who got the priority? What do you think?
Well, him, because this is on our side. isn't
Our
it?
side, isn't it? So we may have to slow down.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
if that car is there, if he's coming from behind that car and you're going from this side,
Yeah.
and the car is parked on his side of the road, so you have a priority, but you don't assume the priority. He might be coming faster,
Right.
and he may be approaching before you.
Right.
So you
right.
might have to slow down a tiny bit, let him go.
All right.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's what we're looking at today.
Is that what you mean, like anticipating?
Anticipate. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Planning early. That's
Right,
yes.
right.
Judging what's going on in front and what people are doing behind, and just making plan
Right.
according to that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And when we're passing these cars, this advocate clearing.
So just break out a roll there. This can be massively complicated, can't it?
Yeah.
Or it can be really simple.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, group these three together: meet situations, adequate clearance, and anticipation. Well, you can just say, okay, any idea what we mean by meet? No. Well, it's meeting cars coming the other direction, and it's also meeting other road users. Now, if we see people around, what we need to do is to try and anticipate what they're going to do. Are they going to come through the gap? Who has priority? So we need to look at it, assess the situation, decide what we're going to do, and then act. So you're asking yourself the what if question all the time. What if this person does that? I wonder what that person's going to do. We then need to apply our safety routine, which is of course always our mirror signal maneuver. So we check our mirror, we're getting information in, and then so we're taking that information, we're going to use that information based on what I can see. What might I reasonably expect? What information might I give to others? So we've seen something that requires our attention. What are we going to do about it? So it's working out who's doing what and what we need to do about it. Also, as we're going past things like stationary vehicles, is there somebody inside that car? Might they open a car door? So we're just looking at the world around us, seeing who's doing what, what's our part in that, and what do we need to do about it, and always thinking on the basis of safety. In certain situations we have priority, certain situations we don't. Not everybody does the right thing all the time, so we're just trying to anticipate what's going on. What we can do is, as we're driving around, there'll be loads of these situations, we'll have a chat about it as we're doing it. That's it, you're done.
Yeah. All
three subjects in, I don't know, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
But we start to add in all sorts of details, and eventually the examiner sat there thinking, now let's assume your brief is terrible. You're going to get the chance to recover because you're going to be dealing with it. So try and get them, I'm not saying shorten them just for the sake of it, but look at the message you're trying to get across. Anticipation. Overtake is a more technical one, but crossing, it's the same sort of thing. It's we're working out, can we go, can we not? We're anticipating what we need to do. If we look far enough ahead, we can anticipate the speed that vehicle is travelling and not arrive there at the same time to create space for ourselves. So we're dealing in time and space. Give ourselves enough time, give ourselves enough space. So keep the brief effective but punchy. Just think about how can I simplify this message and then get on and do it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let's do it then.
Onwards.
Okay.
So I would start here. So tell me about the situation ahead of you. Is there anybody in these cars? Oh no. Okay. So we don't need to take any action on that, do we? All right. So even before you start, you can be talking about the situation around. What are these kids doing? Am I right? Well, I'm not right sure. Look at that car in the driveway. Yeah. Oh, he's reversing out. So what do we need to do? Well, wait. So we've anticipated his actions, haven't we? All right. I see what you mean. Bang it straight in.
Okay.
Onwards and upwards.
Bob. So tell me situation in front of you.
Oh, he's reversed out, isn't he?
Yeah. So what we need to do then?
Oh, hang back and wait for him.
Yeah, that's anticipation. That's what you do.
Right.
That's what you do. Okay. So is anybody in these cars?
Don't think so. No.
Yeah. Okay. So do we need to take any action on that?
Maybe not.
Okay. So but we still have to keep enough distance from there.
All right.
Okay. That's adequate clearance.
Right.
Okay. So situation in front.
Parked cars.
There is the lady coming as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she's going straight across. Do we need to take any action at the moment?
Don't think so. So check the mirror.
Check your mirror. Yeah. Okay. Well done. Okay. So what's the situation in front of you?
Oh, there's a T-jump to the left at the end of the road.
So left and then we'll turn left at the end of the road, please. Okay. So do your normal hazard drill. Okay. What can you see in both sides of the road?
There's nothing much really. Some parked cars.
Okay. And what's coming up?
Oh, there's a bend.
Bends. Can we see anything around the bend?
No.
What we need to do then?
Check the mirror and slow down.
Slow down. Well, yeah. So that's anticipation as well.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's planning. Okay. So what's the situation in front now?
Parked cars.
Parked cars. Okay. So anybody in parked car?
Don't think so.
No. Okay.
Second left.
Okay.
This is the first.
So we'll be turning second road to the left. This is being first. So around the bend, when you see on the road, what's going on?
Oh, some roadworks.
Roadworks, yeah. So what we can anticipate here?
Maybe some workmen.
Workmen there, okay. And
slow down.
you need to slow down, isn't it? So before you slow down, what you need to do?
Oh, check the mirrors.
Okay, there is a van parked there, and we can't see after the van, can we?
No.
So is somebody can open the door there as well. So we need to check the mirror and slow down.
All right, okay.
Yeah, okay. So what's the situation
End
in
of the road,
front?
we'll go left. There's
Okay.
some parked cars on the other side.
Okay. So end of the road, we will turn left. So what can you anticipate looking into the road, new road? So it looks all clear, isn't it? Here.
Yeah.
Do you need to take any action up to that? Those are parked cars there, but there.
Yeah.
Is anybody sitting on those cars?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So no action need to be taken, but we still keep the normal distance from there. Normal.
Okay.
Okay. We need to keep the distance. Okay. Can you pull over to the left for me, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Somewhere safe and convenient. Okay, Bob. Well done. Thanks for stopping. You know, those 3 cars behind there.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
back,
yeah.
We went very close to those cars.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
All right.
Earlier on, we were fine, but suddenly we come too closer to the cars.
All right.
Okay, so that's not adequate clearance. That's not clear far enough from the car.
All right.
So how much far away we need to be where we're traveling?
That's enough room for the car door to open, isn't it?
Yeah. So what could go wrong if the car was there and I open the door, swing out like that? How far the door is going?
Oh, it's a long way, isn't it?
Did we give that much space? If the child was sitting there, we can't see from the window,
Right.
and child opens the door, and he's holding the door as well,
Right.
and we knock him over and take the
That would be
child with us.
Right.
Do we want to do that?
No, no,
No.
no.
So how normally you judge where you are on your position
What you mean on the road?
on the road?
I'd use the bubble thing on there.
Yeah, that bubble, same thing. You use it with the tires. If you use when you're approaching with cars, that bubble, if you keep to the align it with the tires of the car, parked car,
Yeah.
there will be enough clearance for that.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So shall we try that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the clearance we want. Okay. Well observation. Okay. This time I'll give you. So align that to the curve for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then align that to the tires for me, and check your right door mirror and come out. That's better, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah. So it's much easier for you,
Right.
and much safer as well.
Right.
So before you move out, what you need to do, anticipate. As you see, the car is coming. We need to slow down. Stop there. Well done. That's good anticipation. Okay, what are you going to do here then?
A bit more space. Line that up like that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's good.
It's handy.
Yeah. So before you move out, what you need to do then?
Right, just
Check your right door mirror. Always check your right door mirror,
all right.
because somebody might be
Right.
flying past to you.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going downhill. Can we see downhill anything?
Oh.
This car, look, junction was there. You had to slow down, didn't you?
I did.
So we need to look around. That's anticipation as well.
Right.
We need to check into the joining roads. Okay. So those cars are parked there around the bend. We can't see around the bend. So what you got to do? Just plan and slow down a bit before the
Yeah.
bend. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Can you see the guy is walking? The person is walking. The car is turning as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay. You need to
it's
slow
coming
down
through.
here. Yeah, it's coming. She's coming through. So you need to slow down. Okay. You don't know what that person's gonna do. He's turning left. Okay, that's okay.
Right at the end of the road.
So end of the road, we'll turn right. So you're approaching to a junction.
Yeah.
You need to slow down and stop, and then scan to the new road. Look, the people are walking on footpath there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the car is parked, and that car is over there. It's
All
signal
right.
to the left, but he's stopped there. He might pull out before you reach there.
All right.
You just need to keep eye on him. So we
Okay.
can't just fly past him. We just keep eye on him.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he might open the door as well,
You
right?
might yeah, somebody might open the door as well. So keep the very good distance. Okay. So around the bend, we can't see around the bend, can we? There is pedestrian walking. There is a van parked there. Maybe maintenance guy is in there. Just open the door quickly. So if you keep the distance, your distance, you will be safe. Okay. Crossroads, you see motorbike. Can't see down there. So ease up from the gas now. Just be ready to stop. That's all you need to do.
Right.
Read the situation and plan.
Right.
So how would you read the situation? How would you take all the information? Looking around, looking into the mirrors, looking in front.
Right.
Yeah, as early as possible.
Right.
And then you can make a plan and adjust the plan by changing the situation.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. The lady is coming up.
First exit from this roundabout.
Okay. We will take the first exit from the roundabout. See the people. They're not looking at us, are they? They might step onto the road.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Well, then there is a dog there, and he's not behaving very well. So
He's not.
Just.
He might run out, mightn't he?
Might run out from the lady and might come onto the road. Yeah. Okay.
Cute puppy though.
So the cars are parked. Look. The person has the arm outside and he could open the door as well.
Right, follow the road ahead.
Follow the road ahead, second exit to the left. So you take the second exit from the roundabout. New road, mirrors check. Take the information. Around the bend, we can't see around the bend, the person is there. It's a Sunday and the people could be walking towards this playground.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so we can't see around the bend, so we need to be slowed down.
Right.
See?
Right.
Elderly people walking.
There's a lot to take in, isn't it?
Yeah. Just
left at the end of the road.
So end of the road, we will turn left. We just need to take information in and just plan.
Right.
And situation change. So we know the plan already. We just adjust the plan tiny bit.
Okay.
Okay.
And then ahead of the roundabout.
And we will go straight ahead from the roundabout. Okay, what can you see on the sign up there?
Oh, it says give way.
Give way. So if the car comes from that side, who got the priority?
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
So at the moment nobody's coming.
Right.
Do you need to take any action? No.
No.
But look at the bus stop. Child is walking across.
Right, yeah.
So you need, and that lady is there up there. Cars are stopped up there behind there. So what you got to do? Slow down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you don't have to brake. If you slow down early, you don't have to brake.
Right.
Okay. There are a sign up there, T junction and bend around the bend.
Ahead of the roundabout.
So next roundabout we go straight ahead, please.
Second exit.
We take the second exit from the roundabout. What can you see ahead? There's two signs.
There's a junction on the left and it says road narrows.
Road narrows, plus we are going downhill as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Can't see any further than traffic lights. So traffic lights approaching, we need to slow down. Okay. What can on the sign?
Oh, roadworks.
Roadworks as well.
Oh,
yeah?
there they are, yeah.
There they are. So we need to be very careful. The van is parked opposite the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
They might walk across the road before you reach there. So keep that in mind as well.
Right.
While you're approaching there. So if somebody walks on the road, you should be able to stop before you reach to them. Because they are workmen, they don't know, they're concentrating on work, they might not see the road.
Right.
And it's your responsibility to just approach carefully.
See what you're saying,
yeah. Okay.
Left at the end of the road.
So end of the road, we turn left. See see that lady is walking across the footpath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's going straight, but she might turn because she's not looking at us.
No.
She could suddenly change his mind and turn on this side.
Right.
If she wanted to go to the left. Okay. What's the situation in front?
Oh, some traffic lights.
Yeah. Cars were slowing down.
Yeah.
So you can save a lot of fuel by planning early. You don't have to brake harshly either. Yeah, smooth driving. That's what you need.
Right,
if you plan early, you can drive very smoothly.
Right.
Yeah. That will be environment friendly as well, and then you will be saving money as well, and safe as well. Mostly safe.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So keep eye on those cars. They will be braking in a minute because there is traffic lights. Could change. They could stop. We are uphill as well.
Right. To the next turning on the right.
And we'll take next turning to the right, Bob. Okay. Just remember, see situation in front. You seen it earlier. You was able to slow down, wasn't you?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So before you take any action, change speed. Look at this situation here. Yeah. You need to check your mirrors as well before you slow down. The lady is walking across as well. So what we need to do?
Slow down.
Check mirrors and slow down. Yeah.
Give it a ball.
And just pull over to the left, Bob.
This is a great piece of road, this, for anticipation.
Yeah.
Through the week, it's chaos here.
Yeah.
Absolute and utter chaos. But even on a Sunday, you can see people just don't follow the normal rules. Tell me how that went.
I think that went okay, but I was looking for you. You're gonna make more mistakes there. Have you done any mistakes I didn't pick up?
Did I get the chance to make any mistakes you didn't pick up?
I don't think I was talking all the way through.
You were on it all the time. Bang, 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 bang. There was no opportunity. Each time an opportunity came up, I was, oh, I'll use this. I'd spotted the guy with the Range Rover there. I said, I thought, well, I'll go up there too quick. I started to speed up towards the traffic lights. You were straight in. Then look ahead, what do you see? Came around the corner, came down there, think we're coming down earlier. What's that there? Oh, traffic lights. What's this? Oh, roadworks. See the workman? See the van over there? Oh, yeah. So I've lost the opportunity now to get through there quickly because you've stopped me. You're on it. You've prevented it. Now, that kind of questioning and that sort of preventative action stops me making the fault. So that's really good too, because you're anticipating problems ahead and asking me the questions. And when I've not given you the right answer, you come in and give me some instruction. The only one that you missed that I did that was I was shaving the vehicles on the right. You know, we're doing the little loop where the junctions were.
Yep.
As we came up that junction, I just got a little close to the vehicles on the right, and I thought you were going to say something. You felt it. I thought you noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
so
that.
Straight away, could just get in. So I came around the corner and I shaved the one on the left, and you were straight in on that, which is fine. Your analysis was straight in. I agreed with you immediately. You then made sure it didn't happen the next time, and then eventually, okay, try it with this one. So I did it on my own. So you've done it without really too much input from me, which is fine, because that can work too. That's fine, that's excellent stuff. You're really just working at a higher level there.
Okay.
You're not wasting opportunities to showcase your talent. Okay, I'm going to deal with this situation here, I'm going to help you deal with this situation here. And by doing that, you're showing the guy that, hey, I know what I'm about. And he'd be sat there thinking, this is pretty slick. That's all right. Okay, you've spotted the potential danger here, and you've got in early by asking me a question and getting me to talk about what I'm going to do with it. Sometimes I talked to you about what I was going to do. Other times I was a bit vague, and you ended up having to tell me. But that's fine too. You've adapted to what the needs of this learner were. It's great stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Bob.
What
Let's
would you
call
like to
it
do
a
now? That's fine. Yeah, no problems. I'll take you back to your car.
Yeah.
Some good stuff.
I just need to go to